can do it. Let me.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? This is a late night stream. Y'all know I don't stream. Okay, this is not the thing that I do, but my camera's been acting kind of funky, and so I want to run a test. And I got my good friend of me, Geekycast here, and he's gonna go through some of the tea that he's heard about Doomsday and get me all caught up because I've been out of the loop. So we have no particular order, guys. So let's go. What we got?
There is a lot. So first off, I'll start off with the I know for a fact. So there was a Hasbro toy leak, right? And yeah, it sounds like, oh, no big deal, right?
Mhm.
But the Hasbro toy leak has Doomsday stuff on it. I'm pulling it up
Okay.
right now for Marvel Legends. If you know what Marvel Legends is, it's those
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah, yeah.
expensive hard plastic ones. And they go on to show, and the two that they really mentioned, okay, so this is the lineup they have. So anything confirmed that we probably know.
Okay.
Doctor Doom, obviously, Thor,
Mhm.
Mr. Fantastic with Herbie, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, The Thing, and then this is where it gets good. Cyclops 91 outfit, which is the blue and gold.
Okay.
Gambit, which is the same spiel in that one, X-Men 97 look, so a little bit different. Captain America, which is Sam Wilson, and Shang-Chi is the announcement right now they have for line one. But the fact that they're confirming that Cyclops won't look like the trashy leather is always a W for me. So I do like that.
Okay. I wonder if is it everybody's gonna have on the X-Men 97 suits or just
From
Cyclops?
from my understanding, it takes inspiration from the 91 X-Men. So yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Which is
Okay.
cool. Which is cool.
That's cool.
They confirmed Deadpool, which was something that I recently talked about on a TikTok a while ago. That so I know a couple people who essentially, I guess you could say I know people who work in Pinewood.
Right.
I'm not the direct connection, but I know
Mhm.
of. And Hugh Jackman filmed a couple weeks ago. I can't confirm if it was the stunt double or not, but they were in the Wolverine-esque outfit. So whatever that connects to, which is the same thing with
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds apparently was there in a red shirt with something on his shirt. I don't know why, but he wasn't actually filming at the time.
Okay, he was just on set.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was kind of like the same thing with, so I don't know if you heard, but Alex Perez, who I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm a little iffy on Alex now. I'm a little iffy. I'm a little iffy on a lot of people. I think they're mainly just getting their sources from people who reach out from Marvel, whatever, and go onto Reddit. I think that's what's going on now, for the
Yeah.
most part. I don't think a lot of them actually know what they're talking about. They're just handed stuff. And that's
Yeah.
just the honest truth, because Alex has said within the last, I actually have it written down. Alex has said,
You need to get this Excel sheet together
I
and get it together.
had it, and then it became too much. I started to like melt down.
And listen, let me tell you where I'm disappointed in you
Okay.
at. If you're going to be the scooper police, what I expected for you was after Fantastic Four came out, I wanted you to come on your channel and say, all right, this is what people got right. This is what people got wrong.
I mean, I have it. I could definitely do a video on that. People have been asking. But
Yeah,
look at
do it.
this. So this, you can't really see it. I'll read it. But this is every single villain RPK, Shine, and Alex have said are going to be Spider-Man 4.
My gosh.
Let me real quick.
All right, y'all. We're jumping to Spider-Man now.
So take in mind, we were talking about the whole, there's certain villains, and then this has been going on for what, a year, I would say.
Right.
So what we have Scorpion, Kingpin, Mr. Negative, Kraven the Hunter, Tombstone, Tarantula, Ramrod, Boomerang, Norman Osborn, the Chameleon, Hammerhead, Jackal, Black Cat, Spider Queen, Null, Venom, Inner Demons, Vulture, Doctor Doom, Mephisto, another mention of Norman Osborn, Silver Samurai, and Viper, plus Silver Sable recently. 90% of those are from RPK and Alex. My Time to Shine has debunked a couple of them, which oddly enough made sense. She denied Null, which, if you remember, Alex was hellbent on it being Null.
Right.
They have also said things along the lines where Scorpion isn't going to get the symbiote. Not yet.
Okay.
But I'm hearing counter talks where the most sense they can do if you're not having Mr. Negative is the symbiote will go on to Scorpion. Scorpion obviously hates Spider-Man.
Right.
Then the symbiote comes off of Scorpion and goes onto the Hulk because it because it unlocks the anger. I don't know how true that is and whatnot, but we're just trying to figure out a way to get back to Savage Hulk.
Okay. Got it.
But like I have physically seen the billboard that have popped up on Twitter of Tarantula, which there is a person who's gone over that whole billboard and rewrote it. There is filming for Scorpion the beginning of September.
Okay.
The end of September has Ramrod, Tarantula, Boomerang, and who was the last one? Who was in that line? I think Hulk. They were all September.
Is this film? Is this feeling kind of Amazing Spider-Man Part 2? Remember, everybody didn't like Amazing Spider-Man because they felt like it had too many villains. Is that where we're headed with this? Like, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, well, the truth though, like looking at it, right? So we have Scorpion confirmed. The Kingpin thing is a mess. It's the whole Sony rights thing, and Marvel doesn't want to pay out more money, whatever. I think Mr. Negative is going to be in the film, but I just think he's going to be Martin Lee. I don't think he's actually going to be Mr. Negative yet. I think it's kind of a tease for Miles Morales.
Okay.
Craven makes no sense. Like,
no,
there's no sense to Craven. Now, if you're going to say lackeys and whatnot of said, Kingpin maybe behind the scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
Tombstone, Tarantula, Ramrod, Boomerang. And then Overdrive, I actually saw on the billboard that somebody was talking about. It was a picture of him on his motorcycle going after Peter Parker or Spider-Man.
Okay.
Norman Osborn, I've heard multiple times from different scoopers that he is the overarching villain, so he won't really appear in this, but he's the overarching of this trilogy. It's a new Osborn. Yeah, exactly. Chameleon makes sense. If they took Chameleon from Craven and they kind of did like the whole like who to be trusted, who's personality, because how we're like right now, apparently the whole thing is Spider-Man is his personality. He's trying to essentially get rid of Peter Parker. He's trying to get himself separated from that personality as he's losing his mind, essentially. Okay. Hammerhead was a random. I'm assuming it was a Hammerhead or Tombstone, which Tombstone was all but confirmed by that presentation. Jackal also makes sense if they go clone route. So I've heard about Sadie Sink's character. People are going back and forth with it being Jean Grey. People are going back and forth with it being Gwen Stacy.
It's Gwen.
I'm willing to bet my life it's not Gwen. I'm willing to bet my life it's not Gwen. But I don't think it's Jean Grey either.
No.
I think it's more of a random character because what's her name they just came out with? Did you hear about Kari Cooper or whatever her name was? She's an older lady that they were saying her role was the big bad. I found out she's just the bartender in the bar with no name. Apparently, apparently the Punisher is going to walk into the bar with his guns and he's going to just unload on all these C-tier villains. It's going to be like in Secret Wars where he walks through and he goes, I have all this guns and all this ammo, but no targets or whatever. Punisher's supposed to be crazy in this. So, just from what I'm hearing, and I've also kind of like really like chose who I talk to very carefully at this point because a lot of people are getting fed bullshit at least from what I'm understanding. A lot of people, I think there's a lot of fake accounts out there.
Yeah.
I also think that people are going too hard on James Mackwell.
Too hard on him? Okay.
So you may say, oh, he's fake. He has no proof.
I'm not going to say that.
No, that's just what people are saying, though. But the crazy part about that is he's been saying things and everything has been being confirmed from the trades, from Alex, from RPK, and whether or not he's just in their Discord or whatever, he is right. So, no chance unless they do the whole.
That doesn't make sense.
The only thing I think they could do with Noel is if Peter dies, like the rumor is, the symbiote goes on him and saves him, you could use Noel in the future. So you wouldn't really have Noel in the film. It would just be like the Codex is alive now.
Right.
Venom, I think, is a guarantee.
What?
No, not Venom like Eddie Brock. I think the symbiote is going to come on eventually.
I'm like this movie is sounding
no. I think that they're going to have the symbiote land on Peter, and he might not show up in Doomsday. He might just be in Secret Wars because I've been doing a lot of what you were saying, where like the whole. I've been kind of adding up salaries and being like, okay, well, if so and so, and they need this much, like if you're really adding all the characters they're saying, it's gonna have to be $1 billion budget. Like,
well, at least $400 or $500 million.
Yeah, like it's insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then to add, I think their biggest mistake was saying Robert Downey Jr.'s budget.
Of course,
dumb. Inner Demons. I think they kind of got rid of. I think there's something else going on because it's Punisher's tank.
Mm-hmm.
The Vulture, I feel like, is still in the Sony universe. There's no proof of him being back. I have heard though Mephisto. I keep hearing Mephisto. Sasha is going to have something to do with Doom. I don't know if it's in Doomsday like they were saying, where Sentry's going to use the Void to show Doom's past, and maybe Mephisto is involved in somehow, shape, or form.
Right.
I'm
rocking with Mephisto. I like that.
I
I don't
think
know where he's gonna show up at, but I think we definitely need Mephisto. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but he needs to be.
I would like it. I think it'd be awesome. Sasha did great, and I was like really skeptical on him. I was like, oh, Borat, like, let's not do that.
It really takes a good writer, and I think what he was working with in Ironheart was solid. Like, it gave you this guy who, he's not really this scary guy, so you're kind of open to talking to him, and then as you lean a little bit more, you're like, oh, he's a little creepy, but
yeah, he's a weirdo.
Silver
Samurai is a X-Men villain or a Wolverine villain, but apparently that's what they keep leaning on because of the behind the scenes photos,
the attire.
So, and then Viper, which is Lady Hydra or Madam Hydra, which we already have Val.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know what we're really. So I honestly, like, out of this entire list, I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's more of like the beginning. They're going to use 4 of those villains for like a montage saying, hey, I've been
it's kind of like
for 3 years.
Fantastic Four.
Probably good. So
probably.
I don't know.
A lot of these are probably going to be montage, or like you said, a lot of these are going to be Punisher just. What's his motivation? Do we know what Punisher's motivation is?
From my understanding, he's trying to kill the Hulk. So he's doing his spiel in New York, and the Hulk starts going rampage, and he's like chasing him in a tank, and he, pretty much trying to get him, and Peter Parker's trying to stop him.
Because Peter Parker knows who the Hulk is, but the Hulk doesn't know who he is.
Yeah, I mean, unless they go the comic route and they say he knows because of his memory, then I'm going to be like, oh, okay, whatever we're going to do there.
But Peter Parker didn't lose his memory, so Peter Parker would know who the Hulk is.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, for the Hulk knowing who Peter is, like, they'd have to pull that, which once again, plot hole, they've never talked on screen. Never talked. Trust me when I say this, I have dove into the backlots of Marvel these last couple weeks. Like, never had a scene together.
Yeah, because in Infinity War, he was in Wakanda and they were in space.
Endgame, they never talked. They just appeared next to each. They didn't even appear next to each other. It's going to be the same route they did Wanda and Strange. Wanda and Strange never spoke either, but somehow they were friendly. So, but on to Spider-Man, just real quick. I just want to add on to that because you changed my perspective with the whole money thing. So,
hey, it's just the business.
But it works. Like I don't think Doomsday has a chance unless Spider-Man does well.
When you say have a chance, meaning what?
I don't think it's going to be profitable. Like, it might be profitable, but I don't think it's going to be like, we've earned all this money. I think it's too much of a clusterfuck. I think
it's a lot.
I think the plot is way too basic. Like, I think that it's going to be a really A to B plot. I don't think there's going to be anything special about this film. I don't.
Now remember, let me stop you.
Yeah.
About 4 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, Russo's put out an article and they said that this movie is supposed to be this big, it's going to be different, and we're going to be taking all these strides. So they made it seem like this is going to be something very different. That's why when the concept art came out, I was like, oh, this might be different. But now you're saying you think it's very basic.
So I think that concept art is Secret Wars. I don't think that has anything to do with
me too.
Because it's just too it's too much like, bro, like we've seen that in the comics. Like, and I really honestly think it's cut and dry. I think it's going to be a Deadpool and Wolverine-esque where we're going to be hyped, but it's going to suck. Like, I've gone back and watched Deadpool and Wolverine multiple times, and I'm like, that's a shitty movie. Like, that's not a good movie. And people don't understand. I go, it's the same plot as Quantumania. I argue it every time. And people go, well, what do you think Doomsday is going to be? You're going to start. They're going to trust Doom. It's going to get to the middle of the movie. The X-Men are going to find out Doom is bad, whether he kills Magneto or Professor X or whatever. They're all going to turn on him. He's going to use the Sentinels. He's going to go up to Loki. He's going to either kill Loki, kill Thor in front of Loki, or just take the chair. And he's going to do that. I have seen some recent concept art that is insane, by the way. And it really hints at where Loki is going to be by the time we get there, which is like transcended, like no longer in the chair, a transcended god, like insane.
All right, so I put this on Twitter the other day, and I said this movie is constantly changing. So when we first started hearing rumors, the rumor was Doom is after Loki because Doom wants to free up the timelines and crush everything and create Battle World. Now it sounds like people are saying Doom wants to save the multiverse. So which is it? What is going on?
Well, it's so crazy. Like, just to go into this dive in, like even just going back and watching Loki, I've been doing everything I can to get like the best thing I can, because obviously with bringing in Waldron, which personally I think we should have kept him on everything.
You know how I feel about him.
I know, but I like him. I think he's good. I think he established the rules.
Yeah.
And I'm personally kind of at the point now where I think Kevin Feige is completely lucky. I really do. Like, I don't feel like I feel like he was put the right platter, and that's what happened, because it's too much to think like for you to hate Waldron so much, you're bringing the man back.
Well, did Feige hate Waldron? I think I was the only one who hated Waldron. Did Feige hate Waldron?
I mean, they fired him on the spot.
But I think that was more so a reaction to Ant-Man and the Wasp, because remember they got rid of Waldron, not Ant-Man and the Wasp, but Quantumanium. They got rid of Waldron, the director from Ant-Man. It's like when Jonathan Majors was found guilty, they cleaned all those people out. Like, y'all just go.
Yeah. But the crazy part about that,
like, oh, now we want you back.
But the crazy part about that is, even though they cleared house, right? They essentially just said, okay, we're swapping Doom with Kang.
Right.
And we're going a more plain story.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you're really like, you don't even have to like be knowledgeable of anything to understand kind of what they're doing. Like,
right.
So I don't know. Like, I've just been hearing a lot, been talking with a lot of people. You know, I hear, Wolverine kills a super important character in this film, and it's gonna be crazy. And then it's like, that's why I kind of listen now on the internet. Like, I don't really say as much. I kind of just rage bait, but I kind of like take in. And who's very, very good about what he's doing right now is Josh.
Yeah.
Very good, I gotta say. My time is kind of back in the game. I think she's getting fed. Whatever she's getting fed is good, because it's less vague, where Daniel RPK is kind of in a hole. Like,
Daniel has always been. Daniel is just so hit and miss, because Daniel will go through these periods where he'll just put out a bunch of stuff, and then some of it'll hit, some of it won't. So,
like, I also think they're baiting Snyder. I think Snyder is completely lost.
Oh, Jeff Snyder.
Because I don't know if you remember, but Sadie Sink was Mayday. Sadie Sink was Jean Grey. Sadie Sink was Gwen. Sadie Sink was MJ. Sadie Sink
it's been a lot.
It's like, what are they doing?
This is what I'll say. This is what could have possibly happened, because I think we talked about this when those rumors are out. I think even though they're not casting right now for the X-Men, they always know ahead of time, like, the people that they kind of have eyes on. So I think it probably is a possibility that Sadie Sink and probably 3 or 4 other girls are in there. This could be our Jean Grey line. And then when you get your director in, which we have, he'll say, well, let's bring in these 2 other people. And then you kind of pick and choose. So somebody like Sadie Sink, somebody like, old girl from House of Dragon. What's her name?
Oh, Millie.
Supergirl. Millie
Alcott. Yeah.
People like them, they're getting sent a lot of things. So I can see a world where somebody has reached out to her people like, hey, we're thinking about Jean Grey. Or then Sony calls and like, hey, you want to hang out over here? She's probably getting calls from everybody. And that's how some of these rumors get started. So I think some of the stuff just kind of gets mixed up in translation. But what I will say is, I do not think they're introducing Jean Grey in a Sony film. It makes no sense, especially after Sony told Kevin Feige back away from Miles for right now. So you're gonna give them Jean Grey? Like, nah.
Yeah, and it's funny too that you talk about Feige, because Feige just came out and said he admitted that they did too many projects during phase 3 and 4.
That they did too many?
He said we did too many. We had too many things going in different directions, so we're gonna pull it back. And I'm like, bro,
Oh,
you
are
should
you
have done
talking
that.
about in phase 4 and 5?
Four
You
and
said 2
five,
and 3.
four and
Okay.
4 and 5.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, like you should have done this a long time ago. I think someone needs to babysit Kevin Feige.
You sound like Blue. I was streaming with Blue earlier today, and he
But
just was
is it
giving
not the
it to Kevin
truth?
Feige.
He's losing his mind. Like he doesn't. I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing. I genuinely don't feel like he knows what he's doing.
I feel like I don't think we got too many projects. I think we got too many projects that didn't mean anything. Don't have me sitting around watching something that means nothing when you have trained me on continuity. You told me at Comic-Con when you announced all these projects, all of this is leading up to Secret Wars. So I'm like, oh, I got to sit and watch all this. Then 6 months later, I'm like, none of this is connecting. I'm not,
exactly. Like, and my biggest problem is they didn't give us any risk. I think Fantastic Four, great film solo, bad film for Saga. And also, I will be the first person to say after watching it 4 times now, the thing sucks. Like,
what, the movie?
Michael Chiklis's thing.
The thing, the character,
1,000 times better. I don't know what they did. It's like they made a movie that they based it just around Sue, and they said we need to just introduce another universe that doesn't fucking matter, and we're gonna get to this ending. They should have lost. They should have teleported into the 616. We should have seen an incursion by now. Every single movie should have been lost.
Yeah. So my good pal CJ, if y'all ever want to get into some legal news, follow my girl CJ. She says it's like the Lost series. Producers towards the end just started throwing spaghetti at the wall, kept saying that exactly, CJ, there was never a plan.
Yep. It was plan. It was like JJ Abrams, the first series, and that was it. Like everything else was just like, what happened?
If Kevin Feige actually had a plan, if he was really good, I don't want to disrespect him because I think he's hitting a low point right now, but this Fantastic Four movie should have came like sooner. You didn't put it in a good place. Like if this was going to be our people, this should have came after. What was the first movie outside of we got Black Widow?
Fantastic Four should have came
after Multiverse of Madness. Because what do we get? We got Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals. It should have been there. When you're starting a whole new saga over and these are our guys, let us meet these guys.
It almost should have been the first film after WandaVision. Because WandaVision was the high. Yeah. And then it went boom, 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 boom. And then it went Loki. And then it went boom, 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 boom again.
Mm-hmm.
But because that's another thing. I was really watching Michael Waldron's interviews and his talk about time and the sphere theory and because we're so screwed because of what they did with Kang. No matter which way you put it, they screwed us. You go to realize that there's not one universe in the sacred timeline. There are 100 universes in the sacred timeline on this line, and every point has to get to He Who Remains and has to block out Kang. So you have to say, okay, well, at this point, when Loki kills He Who Remains, Dr. Doom and the X-Men come out of fucking nowhere. Right. Like, where did they even come from? And now you have to establish that all these other universes were always there. They were just being blocked out of the sphere.
Right.
And it's like, bro, like Steve Rogers going back in time ruins everything because there's 2 Steve Rogers in the MCU. I'm becoming the biggest Steve Rogers hater in the world. And
I've been a Steve Rogers hater. Steve Rogers, Jon Snow, Samuel L. Jackson at this point. I don't fool with them 3.
Sam Wilson
not rock
for me. Not Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie. I'll take Anthony Mackie. I don't like that man. I don't like that man. But
I think, and this goes back to what a lot of us are saying. If there was a plan, stick with your plan. Like, Jonathan Majors got in trouble. Cool. Recast him. Stick with your plan. Stick with your plan. That's just it. Recast him. He messed up. Recast him. But they panicked and they're like, these box offices suck. Somebody get on the phone with Robert Downey Jr. and give him whatever he wants.
They said they were talking to him for 2 years.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't believe before Majors. I think they didn't. I think Majors was locked in until everything happened. I don't
Yes,
believe it
for
was
sure.
before, because it also leads to this. So go back to Doomsday. There's a
Mhm.
rumor that Deadpool runs the Exiles. The Exiles is going to be Deadpool, Wolverine, Gambit, and then Captain Carter and a couple other characters. All these characters that were created by Sylvie to defend the TVA, to defend Loki, to go out and do what they need
Mhm.
to do. Where does that tie in to anything? And then you're like, okay, well, Doom is the big bad, but Doom has a team. But now we're establishing that just came out a rumor, no Hydra Cap, no Maestro, no none of these characters. Now it's Doom soloing against
All these other
Nomad,
teams.
Carter. Yeah, like I like that. I look the way they're gonna do the whole manipulation, the whole using his
Mhm.
face, but you have to explain why he has his face. And if he's dead, why would you believe, hey, he died? That's you from another universe, so you're just gonna trust him? Like, I don't.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
There's
And we
so
might
many
look, and we
rumors.
might be here a year from now eating all of our words, saying, "Oh my God, Kevin Feige is a genius. This is great." But right now, it sounds a mess.
I'm bent on it flopping. I'm
Well, what's a flop? What is it's not gonna flop. Well, what's a flop?
I I don't think it's going to I don't think it's going to be super successful. I think this is
But
going
what's the
to be
number?
I'm going to sound crazy when I say it. So because people go, "Oh, it's Avengers, it's going to hit 1 billion."
I
That
think
doesn't
it
mean
is.
shit anymore. If we learned anything from Jurassic Park not making it, come on now. The last 3 were
Yeah,
1 billion and it's at 700.
yeah.
I'm honestly thinking Doomsday, okay, without Spider-Man, 700 million. With
Yikes.
Spider-Man in a strong showing of Iron Man or Doom, 900 is
You
kind
don't
of
think
where
it hits 1 billion?
I'm almost kind of praying it doesn't, so they pick their shit up and give themselves time, put some movies between before Secret Wars and fix
Mm-hmm.
their shit. Like, I would rather Doomsday flop and then fix these fucking things going on and hit Secret Wars. Because it's ridiculous. Like, at this point, we should have another 5 years before you touch that shit. Just have
Yeah,
all the casted X-Men and have them be variants. Give us every movie that comes out after this, give us a different world. Give us
right.
all these worlds, because when we go into the movie, I don't want to solely be cheering for 616 to beat every other universe for incursions.
Yeah.
Stupid. Like, I want to see Toby versus Tom, or Blade, Wesley Snipes Blade against the Avengers. Like, I need to see like I need to care about other teams. I can't just care about
Yeah.
one team and going, "Oh, let's go Avengers," because it's just then it's a one-sided thing.
It's a lot. It is a lot going on, and
It hurts because it's like I loved this brand, and it's just a slop fest.
and I just hate that it just goes against everything that he's saying. And like, if Doom was always the plan, why is there no plan right now? Like, why are they still writing the script? Like, what? Like, why is there so much confusion? I don't know if you watched Jeff Snyder. He was
That's the one
on.
that's the one who I said I think is falling off. I think they're fake feeding him.
Well, this is he said something along the lines that he heard that, and I kind of believe him, that for 2 weeks, um, Robert Downey Jr. was like standing to the side, and there was a body double in, like reading his lines, and I'm like, I slick believe that, because you're not gonna tell me that was Robert Downey Jr. in that post credit scene. I do
Exactly.
not 100% believe that.
You could almost tell me that there was probably nobody in that scene and they were just holding a coat, because I don't know if you saw the behind the scenes of the Fantastic Four. Vanessa Kirby, and I quote, said that baby was 100% real in every single scene. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that baby was real when the thing was holding it in space. They showed the behind the scenes and there was a puppeteer
Yeah,
holding
holding
a
the baby.
yes. I'm like, bro, you guys are fucking lying. Everything you
Yeah,
guys do is a lie. There's no way anything you guys do is truthful. Like, there's
yeah.
not. And there's no way the standing in body double, I totally would believe, because I don't think they would want to pay Robert Downey Jr. the extra money to just sit there.
Right.
Bro's too important.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my homeboy Taurean up. I gotta move my camera around.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all will have a good conversation. I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna just go off camera.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
What up,
I
Taurean?
can't,
What's
I
going
can't
on? What's
quite
going
see
on?
him, but he's
Okay, let
under
me
there.
get up. Let me
Yeah,
get
like
us together.
yeah, I
Hold
look like I'm
on.
split into two.
Yeah,
Screens,
you're in the
basically.
middle.
See,
Oh,
this is
now
what I
it's
get.
well,
Hold on, I'm gonna get us together.
it's
Let me
because you
take.
have the barrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it
There we
off.
go. Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
All right. What up,
What's
Torian?
going
I'm
on?
gonna
What's going
bring
on?
CJ up too, and I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna go off camera. I need to fix my
Before
camera.
you leave, I want
Hmm.
to say it because you doubted me. Do you remember when I said the Black Panther thing with the recasting, and you were like, "You're lying"? Do you remember
Wait,
that?
wait.
Do you,
What Black Panther thing? There's a lot of Black Panther
the
things.
concept art.
What about it?
I will pull up your tweets of you telling me he was not going to be in the film.
Ooh,
What's his name? Is it I not Idris
Damson?
Elba? Yes.
Damson? He's
Yeah,
not.
bro, you
No,
literally told me the concept art was fake. I
no, I
I
did
have
not.
Tina. I have the tweets.
Pull the
I
tweet up.
I
I
will
did a whole video
I
about it.
will
I
pull that
I
up.
was the one who told everybody that Damson met with Marvel and walked
I got
out and was like,
I gotta find it. I gotta find it of you
nah.
talking crap on me for it.
Never. I do not believe he's in this movie. I do believe Damson Idris met with Marvel. I don't think he's in this movie.
Let me find
But
it.
I'll be back to explain my
Okay.
point. I'm just gonna drop off camera and I'll let y'all talk. But I
Okay.
never said that concept. I did a whole video. It was like I told y'all he met with Marvel. John Campia did a video about me. He was like, there's this unknown YouTuber who's saying these three people met with Marvel for T'Challa, and slowly over time, Damson said yes, no. John
Yeah.
Boyega came out and said, yeah, me and Kevin Feige was talking.
Yep.
I heard this stuff from reliable people, but I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Hey y'all, hey
What's up?
Geeky.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
I had my little cousin. I was letting him stay up late. He's 12, but he was like, "I like that guy." When I was doing the live stream, he's 12 and he's all into Marvel and stuff. But
Oh,
yeah, I let him stay up late because I was like, it's a Friday, so had to put
okay.
them down. But
Yeah.
yeah, you know what rumor I wanted to talk about was the Ryan Reynolds putting that Avengers Anarchy symbol on his Instagram. Did you see that? Like, do
Mhm.
you think he was just trolling, or do you think that like he's coming back or what? Because
No, he's for sure in the film. So a while ago, because me and Tina, we were in a group chat together. I think we're still in another group chat together. But I was so I have a friend who, it sounds weird. I have a friend of a friend. So my buddy, who's a bigger YouTuber, is friends with somebody who works on Pinewood doing the lighting and doing a lot of the background stuff. And I put it in our group chat like a month and a half ago that Hugh Jackman was seen in Pinewood, and people were like, "You're lying," and I'm like, "I promise you, he's there." And so is Ryan Reynolds, and he's wearing a red T-shirt and all the spiel. And THR came out today and said that he was in the film.
oh wow, I hadn't read the news today, so then it's like legitimate.
They confirmed, yeah. The anarchy symbol, apparently, once again, I don't know. I just get told stuff, and whatever happens. But apparently, he is running the Exiles team, which is created by Sylvie under Loki to defend said multiverse, which is Loki, Wolverine. They said they were going to add Captain Carter. They had Gambit, and then they had other couple characters from different universes that are essentially pulled out of time, and they go and they do their spiel.
Oh wow, okay, well that's cool. I mean, I didn't really. I know that Deadpool did good and all that stuff, but I have kind of beef with Ryan Reynolds. I'm not like a
Okay,
big Ryan Reynolds fan.
fair,
I
fair.
cover celebrity legal stuff, so
Oh, okay, cool,
uh,
cool.
I don't know if you are like into the Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, I'm
Uh,
actually.
are you
so,
Team Ryan?
no, I'm not. So,
Okay.
so before I quit my job, so I made TikTok a full time thing. So I do TikTok full time now. But I used to in the car every day listen to how the Blake Lively thing, and then how it started to come out where she was sending text messages, and then bringing in Taylor Swift and all these things. And I got really into that for a long time. I actually haven't tuned in a while, but I will definitely follow you on that one.
Oh yeah, and I do other celebrity legal cases as well. But I love Marvel. That's like my side thing.
Okay.
When I was following the Jonathan Majors case and stuff, I got super. I mean, I've always been into Marvel, but I got really into it when they kicked out Jonathan Majors and stuff, and I loved Loki. Loved Sylvie as a character. I used to do ship edits back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm a grown woman doing ship edits, but I did Sylvie and Loki.
Yeah.
So yeah, how are you, Taurean? He's quiet
I'm
over there.
doing, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You're doing
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I was just saying in the chat, like when Marvel started chasing that bag, when they saw that $1 billion, that's when they started putting quantity over quality. We didn't see it initially in the first phase because like they was like, okay, we caught lightning in a bottle with Avengers, but can we
Yeah.
do it again? And then they ended up doing it again, and again, and it became a repetitive thing. And then it's like, okay, they finished out the first three phases pretty much flawlessly. It was some hiccups in there, but they were able to finish it out with a good maybe like 90% out of 100. But then it's like when phase four kicked in, it's like that's when you started to see the decline. And
Yep.
then it's like everything just started to taper off. You had some gems that were in there, but it was way more misses than hits. And then when I came back and said about Doom not being the plan, because Kang was initially the plan. I mean, we saw that post credit scene in Quantumania.
Yeah.
Like they already had it laid out. That's what it was going to be. But for Kevin Feige to come out and say, "Oh, that wasn't the plan," I said that is a lie sitting on top of the pit of hell. If you actually believe, if you expect us to believe that was your idea, y'all had no intention of bringing Doom, and it not like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then when you announced that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be him, the reaction was very mixed. It wasn't like everyone was happy for, or not, or people were not all not excited about it. It was like some were happy, but a lot were not.
Yep.
Well, where did y'all stand on it? Were y'all?
I was in that. I was in that mixed crowd. I was like, huh? Like I was I was more in the confused crowd. Like I was looking at it like with my head tilted to the side. Like what is this? Like what's going on here?
I was excited because
I hated it.
You hated it. I like Robert Downey Jr. as an actor. Like, I mean, I'm like, yes, we get to get more of him because he's incredible. Like his acting is so good. But on the other hand, I was just like, what? We're recycling characters? Like he's somebody else, but he's coming back. Like,
but what got me though is that, and I had said this a couple of days ago. Robert Downey Jr. comes with a very big price tag. I thought y'all were trying to get away from paying all these actors all this money, but you're about to give him all this money. When that cuts him, just him alone, not even just the fact that he's going to be the main part of this movie, but you're paying him lots of money now. And now that he's won this Oscar, that means you're going to be paying him even more money than before when he was playing Iron Man. So that's even more money. Like most of his salary is cutting into the budget.
Of course.
His salary is almost the same as the original Avenger budget.
$50 to $60 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, what was you saying about have you heard anything about Damson possibly being in this movie? Since you were talking about Black Panther,
Geeky?
Yeah, because you said you told me something or something. Have you heard any Black Panther?
Not with Doomsday.
Secret Wars?
Well, it's like how we went back to that whole thing. There's this debate right now where it's, do we age up the little boy
Jr.?
Yeah, which I think would be horrible. And then are we bringing in T'Chaka? It's T'Chaka or it's that. My opinion, I personally would bring the guy who played the young one in Black Panther 1. I think that would be a great thing to bring in. Not saying he has to be
bring to T'Chaka, like
the actor.
Oh, the actor.
I think you could use him in the film before you decide to go big again and go a bigger pay route.
But who would he be playing? Who would he be playing?
I feel like if we do T'Challa, I feel like it's just speaking to be in trouble. I feel like people are not going to accept it. I feel like people are. It's like the Snyder fans against the James Gunn fans. It's wild.
Yeah.
Like you can't win. Like so. Yeah. You're gonna have to. I know Shuri's in Doomsday a lot, so
of course.
So Shuri's a big deal. Carol's a big deal. Monica's a big deal. Doom, Thor, and Sentry are big deals. So, yeah, Doom is gonna have a lot to do going along. He's the top bill, but you know.
Of course, of course.
That's all I've really heard for Black Panther. There's not much to him besides being on the battle world.
You won't start really hearing stuff for Black Panther until next fall. That's when we'll start hearing more Black Panther stuff. Because like I said earlier, they are in a situation in this Secret Wars Doomsday movie because Ryan Coogler is about to go into pre-production next year. So either whatever they're doing in Secret Wars has no effect on his movie, or y'all got to tell him how the movie ends so he knows how to move forward. Are y'all about to kill Shuri? Are y'all finna kill the baby? Like, I need to know what's
please
going
kill
on.
Shuri. Please kill Shuri.
No,
please
we're not
Shuri.
doing
Are
that.
you
There's
not Shuri, right?
I hate Shuri. I hate Shuri. I think
there's only 2 black women in the MCU. 3.
okay.
God,
First
can
of all,
we live?
I die on the hill that I like Okoye. This has been
It ain't
forever.
the 3 of us. Can we live?
But
Jesus.
my thing with Shuri is Shuri was fine until they tried to make her Black Panther. I feel like she was developing as a well-deserved character, and then I feel like they kind of went like, "Hey, what if Killmonger wasn't a bad guy?" And they literally went with that route. I'm like, bro, get out of here. Revenge, and then you get stabbed with a spear.
Justify not liking her. I don't know.
Listen, he will never have an excuse. He will never be able to verbalize.
I just hate on certain characters.
Why look, he doesn't like black women. He doesn't like black women. I think I'm the only black woman he likes. Okay. He doesn't like Shuri. He does not like Ironheart. Like, he don't like, if you're a black woman, like, you're not really walking in the Geekycast house.
Whoa, I have literally to this day, you and me got into like an hour arguing about how much I like Okoye, and I think she should take over
I got one black friend
over the mantle. And I liked Monica too a lot.
I love you too. Y'all's energy, I love it.
Me and her go back and forth.
We used to fight very bad. We used to have some serious behind the scenes fights.
Yeah.
But no,
but I can't even feeling bad I didn't like Deadpool, because I was like, my only reason for not liking him is because of the legal stuff with Baldoni and stuff. So I'm like, I hate Ryan Reynolds, so I hate Deadpool. Like,
he's just also really annoying. I don't know what they did, but from Deadpool 1 and 2, he was fine, and then in the new movie, he was just the most unbearable, annoying. Absolutely, I literally could not watch that film. It pissed me off. And the
cool part, now that we know that it was about Justin Baldoni and stuff, like, because it never made sense. Like, even when I took my little
Baldoni.
Yeah.
I know that's like in the paperwork, but I'm like, that's crazy.
You know what's funny? That was my favorite character in the film.
But he was really nice. But even my little cousin, when he watched it, he was like, why did they kill him? Like, I don't understand this. Like, he was so confused. And I was confused. And then I was like, oh my God, that's why it didn't like fit into the movie. Like, it felt like it was like off place.
Yeah, and then from them like killing him in front of I can't remember what they said, the cart or whatever that had representation or something.
Yeah, like it was like the flower shop and then the cart and stuff. Yeah.
From that movie, whatever their movie was.
It ends with us, but yeah. So I was just like, I have no good reason other than that to hate him, but I don't really hate a lot of Marvel characters. But if they do, I'm not team recast T'Challa, by the way. Where's Blue at?
You are not. So you want to go with the baby? Is that like where you're at?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And then so that's one of my things. Look at Geeky.
I can't, dude. If I had it my way, I would make the most brutal no film.
Y'all better not kill the baby.
With every character I don't like, Doom would squish the baby.
No. Look, Best Eater said, kick her off. So no, I'm not gonna kick her off, Best Eater. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. She doesn't want to be recast, and she hates Ryan Reynolds. I think she has some fair takes.
It's valid.
I don't like Deadpool either.
Or was it the anti-Deadpool comment? Which one?
T'Challa comment. You start coming around and get to saying you don't want to recast T'Challa, baby. You're gonna have to fight. You better have your helmet on and your boxing gloves on. You're gonna have to fight for that take.
I think that's such a wild like thing though, that people get that mad over that. Like, you know, I mean, like I feel like Chadwick would be like, I want them to keep going. Like, why would you not? Like, that's like never recasting Captain America.
Of course.
Or not recasting Superman.
Exactly.
Or Batman.
That would be wild.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, not recasting Spider-Man.
Look, it took me a while to come around, guys. I was not pro recast either. You know, I used to fight with Darius and everybody. I was just like, and it's only because this stuff is connected. That's where they messed up at. All those other universes like Spider-Man and Superman, it was never a connected universe. So I'm like, let's just go tell the freaking story. And when it's time to reset, they'll recast them. I was never against like, let's don't ever do it. But I'm like, all this stuff gonna get blown up anyway. One day he'll come back. So
They should
I don't know.
recast Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Hear me out.
I hate Toby.
Toby's my that's my favorite of all time.
Andrew's my guy. I like Andrew.
But I don't
like
know.
Andrew.
Where do you even think we're like? My biggest question is this: how do you think this ends?
I don't know, and they don't know.
Well, that's the craziest thing because I've heard that a lot of the script isn't finished, right? The reason why a lot of that is said is because they have like 4 or 5 endings and they are rotating stuff and they are working on how to get to said point. So like Doom killing Loki in front of Thor, Doom somehow using I've heard Chavez, I've heard Sentry, I've heard Franklin, I've heard resurrecting Wanda, which I don't think Elizabeth Olsen's coming back. I'm being real. I think if anything, she comes back for Secret Wars for a fat paycheck, but I don't think she's coming back in Doomsday. I think it's too much of a fan theory, and why? Like, why would you ruin a character arc?
Yeah.
And it's interesting that and I keep saying this whenever that name comes up. You mentioned America Chavez. I said for this to be called the Multiverse Saga, why was she only in one movie? I'm like,
because there was no plan, Taurean.
I said literally. People kept talking about Anchor Being. I said, there's your Anchor Being right there. She can literally travel the multiverse, and she's the only person who can do it. Like, why in the world? I said, y'all used her in one movie, and I was like, okay, we got her in this one movie. That means, we're gonna see her. She should have been in probably every post-credit scene from Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness going forward.
Yep.
Literally, she should have had the most cameos, if you ask me.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you don't have a plan. You're just flying by the seat of your pants. You're just out here just coasting with the wind. It's bad. It's piss poor management. And
someone has said the actress who plays her shows up on more red carpets than she does movies.
She's in every single red carpet. She's in Dancing with the Stars. She's in everything but Marvel.
I'll be there too. Y'all not gonna forget about me. I'm still here. Okay, look at my dress. Look at my dress.
Right, and exactly.
Well, I'm here.
Right.
Another crazy thing is like how you're saying the America Chavez thing, right? Like just saying the whole multiversal aspect. If you remember in Deadpool and Wolverine, they established that anchor beings, when dying, it takes 1,000 years or thousands of years for the world to die, that universe. And I only bring that up because Sanju right here said, can you name all the anchor beings? Even if you kill all anchor beings, none of the worlds blow up.
I thought that was the whole lore. If you get rid of the anchor being,
they established over thousands of years in Deadpool and Wolverine. In the comics,
yeah, they did. It would take a while.
In the comics, you kill a Molecule Man and he instantly explodes and he takes out the entire universe.
Right.
What are they thinking? Because now it just ruins another plot point. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So if Doom went around and killed everybody that's an anchor being, you're going to sit there for thousands of years and do nothing and then eventually hope something happens?
It's crazy.
Because the other thing that I've heard that when I was talking with Alex was that Sylvie during this film is going to be in great grief and she's super sad.
About what?
Because she feels like Loki gave his life and is trapped where he's at. So he's over here and Doom is going to come to her and say, hey, I can help Loki, bring me to him. And he's going to kill Loki in front of her. And she's going to be, I'm super sad. And that's how Doom's going to take over. But then I've heard Thor.
What you're talking about, Shuri? That would be a crazy character
Sylvie,
arc.
Sylvie.
No. I'm saying you're saying you don't like Shuri. I'm saying that would be a crazy character arc for Sylvie to go from someone 2 seasons ago trying to kill Loki. I hate Loki. He gets on my nerves to now you heartbroken dead. Like,
I think Sylvie
that's
is
a lot.
Character assassination. She was great season 1 and then season 2 they just shit on her. Like, she was horrible. She was a McDonald's worker the whole show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Go
that.
easy on the McDonald's workers, okay? We're not
Hey,
gonna
I
do
respect
that.
I respect everybody's jobs. If you have a job, you have a job. But I'm just saying, you don't make her up here and then you drop her down to like,
She's a literal
yeah,
god. Got her dropping
yeah,
fries.
she's literally cooking McNuggets.
And she was already whiny in season 2 too, like more like
Yep,
that. It was like it didn't go with the character from season 1 because she was such a badass in season 1. That's
yep.
whenever I
Yeah.
told you I made like a ship edit with them. It was mostly from season 1, and then in season 2, it was like I don't know, it didn't fit with the character arc that they had already gone for her.
CJ, you had asked earlier, did we see Beau going off? My,
Oh, your mic died.
do you
Tina.
want to?
Okay. You
I
ready?
said, what part of Beau's diatribe should we talk about?
Ooh, I want to hear this. Go ahead.
I'm with CJ. You brought it up, so
I said, "What? What were you talking
you,
about?"
Oh,
you
Beau
had
Demayo.
put in the chat Beau Demayo. Demayo, you said, did anybody see Beau going off? So I was like, which part
No,
did you want to talk about?
he was talking about how he was like anti Kevin Fiege, and how it's into the Beau Demayo vibes now.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired,
Yeah,
and you know,
our brother Beau.
he's saying what everybody's kind of thinking though, in a way. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like
That's yeah. I fuck with Beau. It's funny because
I
like
like it, but I'm like, at least he's
yeah.
brave enough to just say it.
Well, he's gonna
Yeah.
get in a lot of trouble. So regardless or not, they're probably writing down everything he's saying and they're
Oh,
gonna
they for
Oh
sure
yeah.
are.
fuck him hard. Like, cause
Yeah.
I like Beau. It's funny, they're both going through this. I love Beau, but I hate Rob Liefeld. Like I fucking hate Rob Liefeld. Like, and it's funny because we live 15 minutes from each other. Like we go to the same movie theater, we go to the same comic book store. Like I
Oh,
can't
wow.
stand that man. Like I liked him until he got fired and became a whiny bitch, and then I was done with Liefeld.
I would go for X-Men 97. Like, it's probably like some of the best work that I've ever seen, and like all the stuff
Yes.
that he's saying in his tweets about like what was happening makes sense as to like why the characters like started to change and stuff. Like the one tweet that I thought was like over the top or whatever. I'm like, this is Disney we're talking about that let Deadpool. You know how Ryan Reynolds says that little kid pool or whatever said, "I'm gonna put a
Fuck.
D in your mouth" or whatever. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
they wouldn't let him do like a romantic scene of like I forget which two characters, but they're like in the water or whatever. And he was like, what kind of demented brain thinks about that? And I'm like, what's demented about that?
They
You let a
also
little kid say the D word, but like to me, it didn't think it was like they made him like feel like he was like a sexual predator or something for having that idea of them two in like the steaming water or whatever. And
yeah.
it didn't set
What was
well.
he talking about? Magneto and Professor X
He was talking
having
about
a
two
scene?
characters.
No. And then
No.
he also talked about Scott and Jean having nicknames, and Marvel said, "Cut that shit out with those kitty names or whatever." And he's like, "Bro, that's from the comics. What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Enough of that comic shit." And, 'cause I
I'm
messaged,
scared for season 2.
yeah, because I messaged him privately because we talk probably once a week, whatever. But yeah, he was telling me like all this shit, like it was kind of crazy, and I was just like, "Yeah, season 2." You know, it's the What If writers, right?
Yeah. I'm
Like,
scared,
really
bro.
scared.
That's gonna be dog shit. Like, ooh,
That's crazy. I'm scared. Mm. That's gonna be crazy. I think they were wrong for doing that. Like, if he already had the season wrapped, like,
Yeah.
aren't y'all taking that man name off and throwing
Right.
his stuff in the trash? That's
Right.
crazy.
Exactly.
That's money.
I actually, now that you bring that up, Tina, I think that's probably the reason why he's really going on these rants.
Oh, for sure. That really tipped him over the edge.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily because of him getting like fired or anything like that. When that was one thing, but for you to completely after season 2, I mean, you worked so hard on that, only to say, "Oh, well, we're gonna just take your name off of it, and we're gonna put someone else on here, and we're gonna switch everything around, everything that you worked hard for." That was the straw breaking the camel back moment
Yeah.
right there, and
Yeah.
that's why I think he's going on all these rants.
Yeah. And the reason they gave him for doing it is just kind of crazy. Because, and I'm only saying this publicly because he's talked about it publicly. Because he posted the picture. Can you hear me?
yeah, you're good. I was gonna tell you your mic went out, but you're good.
Oh, I don't.
You keep hitting it.
Okay, let me pull it away from me. But I was saying, he said the reason that they took his writing credits away was because he posted a picture of the fan gave him a picture and he posted it and they got mad. And I'm
It
like,
was him as Cyclops.
yeah. And I'm
In the
like,
spe- in the-
that's
in the
kind of
speedo.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what the craziest part is like, yeah, like how do you have all of this done and you just say, no, just kidding. We're going to rewrite the whole fucking show.
They will do that when people are mad. When people are mad,
I know, but it's wild. Okay, so he has allegations on him. All I say is it's allegations until proving, whatever. That's the way I felt with Jonathan Majors. Like,
Yeah.
I still think Jonathan Majors was done dirty, and I still think
Yeah.
he's probably the best actor the MCU had. But that's just on me.
yeah.
Beau, if he was sending photos and whatnot, right? How come somebody hasn't come out yet and said he sent me this? Everybody else that ever gets accused of anything always does it. I don't know if you see what's going on with Roblox right now, but it's the same situation that Marvel had.
I think it probably was a two-pronged situation. So, and I'm just speaking hypothetically.
Yeah.
I believe that Grace Jabari, I believe she got two settlements. That was the girl who was wrapped up in the Jonathan Major stuff. Jonathan paid her off and Disney paid her off. Sometimes what these companies will do is they'll handle that person quietly and you'll just never know about it. So I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying that's a possibility. Look, I've seen stranger things. Hey, sign this NDA. We don't want any of this to come out because he's a leader. So if a leader did do something inappropriate and someone reports that, let's go ahead and pay this person out. Go on about your business. Never speak of this ever again.
Yeah.
So we'll never know who that person is unless they decide to come out. But
you don't think so? My thing is this: if they settle out of court, technically Beau won, right? Because they don't want to go to court.
You're saying if Disney and Beau settle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a big W.
And Disney looks dumb because then they obviously were at fault. Like,
Yeah.
who did they just settle without a court?
Gina.
Okay, yeah, Carano. There you go. Another person that I was super
Exactly.
ride or
If they
die.
hire her back or whatever, I don't know. People said
Look,
that they're trying to.
They have settled with almost everybody they got in disputes with. Gina, they paid Victoria Alonso and they paid Scarlet Witch. Not Scarlet Witch, but Scarlett Johansson.
I think Victoria Alonso was done absolutely fucking
The
wrong.
worst. The worst.
Gina Carano and they don't bring back Jonathan Majors. I don't know what to say. Like that's just
The problem with Gina is I get it because like I'm super pro Gina. I think she was amazing in Star Wars and everything. But like her comments are like they're pretty. I get freedom of speech, but you're still pretty fucking wild for saying.
And then on top of that, the company that she wrapped herself around after that.
Yes.
That's what made it even worse. It didn't look any better for her.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But this is why you just have to be kind of careful because, and I'm not pro Gina at all, but if you're going to tell Gina she can't say what she wants to say, then like her legal argument is, well, y'all let Pedro Pascal get away with saying his pro-democratic stuff. So y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all can't tell me to hush because I have conservative views, but y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Tina. This is Pedro's time. He's
right.
He's what you call the darling of Hollywood right now. Mm-hmm. So they're not going to go. And the thing, he's making the money hand over fist.
Yeah.
So they're letting him have his moment right now. Everyone has their moment. It's just that think about it. I can go down the list. Jennifer Lawrence had her moment.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart had his moment. The Rock had his moment. Even Michael B. Jordan had his moment.
Yep.
Now it's Pedro Pascal, but give it some time. In a few months, sometime next year, they're going to find somebody else, and they're going to have their moment too.
But what I'm saying is cool. That's cool, but you got to keep it fair. If you're going to let Pedro, or if you're going to let everybody else have their pro-democratic views,
This is Hollywood we're talking about. When have they ever played fair?
Pedro,
I get it. That's why they got to pay her. That's probably why they settled with her. Just pay her. Y'all knew y'all was wrong when you fired her. Just pay her.
Pedro Pascal's wild though. Like
yeah.
I'm
waiting, I got anxiety.
I'm waiting for him to get canceled. I pray on his downfall. I can't.
Don't do that to Pedro. Why?
Because first of all, he's taking 2 failures right now. He's taking Fantastic Four and he took Last of Us, which are both dog waters. Let's just say.
When it
both failed.
comes to Last of Us, I don't put that completely on him. I put that on the writers. I don't know what
Yes.
in the world they did with.
But I'm still okay with
I don't know what they
12.
did with this season.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He just bugs me. Like everything he does,
bugs you.
everything he does is like irritating. Like I would say I've met quite a few people with anxiety, and I've never seen somebody doing the things he does. But at the same time, he's just annoying. Like everything about him is annoying. Like he's just
I'm like
just annoying.
Pedro.
Yeah, bro.
I think that like we don't really have like whatever reason just to like dislike him, but no, with
That's my Game of Thrones baby. I like him. That's my boo.
I love the memes for him. Like keep Pedro around for all the meme and GIF content, please, because there's one where it's like it's Bella Ramsey and it's like, why you ain't getting left when you around?
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah.
They say you whining too much, geeky cast. Say you don't like nobody.
Is
That's
that
so
not?
cute. He
Is that
wanted
not
to
Anthony
hang out
Mackie's
too.
photo?
Is that Anthony Mackie?
Is that not?
That's it.
Is that an Anthony Mackie photo?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go.
Wait, but real quick in the comments, I had put Geeky. You dislike him in Twisted Metal too, or
I hate him in everything. I don't like Pedro Pascal.
He's really good in Twisted
not.
Metal. I'm not a big.
Oh,
fan.
Anthony Mackie. I thought you were talking about Pedro. I was like, Pedro's.
Oh no,
fast and
Mackie.
everything.
He's in Twisted Metal, and I'm not like the biggest fan of Mackie, especially like the Captain America stuff. Like I don't know, I'm not there for that. But in Twisted Metal, he's so good in it.
Now I gotta watch Twisted Metal.
liked
I
him-
guess.
I liked him in Painting
Please,
Game. That's about it.
Please, it's so good.
I think it was Painting Game. It was Painting Game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where
I ain't
he's
never
in
heard
it,
of that.
and it's Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, and I think it's Anthony
Yeah, that's a
Mackie.
good one. That's a good one.
And he gets married to like Rebel Wilson or something, and he's like, yeah, it's
Mr. Mackie.
Pedro's bad in everything. Pedro is bad in The Mandalorian. Pedro is bad in The Last of Us. Pedro is bad.
We back to Pedro.
He's bad in Wonder Woman. He's garbage.
Well, Wonder Woman 84 just wasn't good all the way around.
Yeah, that was just
from top to
bad.
bottom.
I'll defend Gal Gadot before I defend him.
Gal Gadot, you guys know.
Before I defend him, I'll defend her.
Look, they said this is how you are, geeky. Say you hate everything.
I do. I truly hate a lot of people, and it's not.
You're just a hater. Just live in your hateration.
But I never switch sides. So if I hate something, I truly always hate that thing.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening in Doomsday, guys.
To cap off the Beau Demayo stuff real quick, when you were saying that it's like not fair across the board, he at one point messaged, or he at one point said like a tweet about the guy who wrote the X-Men 97 art book or whatever of like the series, and how he had like some inappropriate stuff with like a female PA, and that he was
What?
Yeah, and he had beef with him, and he said, but he doesn't get in trouble or whatever.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
And so I'm like, that's the thing. It's like Disney and Marvel both have this thing. Like, I mean, Disney went and let. I mean, I know I'm gonna sound like beating the dead horse, but they went and let Ryan Reynolds do a whole nice full character.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think they knew what. I don't think nobody knows what Ryan Reynolds be doing in those movies. They just like let Ryan do his thing. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. When that whole allegation came out that Nice Pool was based off of Justin Baldoni, I'm like, I would have never known. I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how do you prove that? How do you prove that?
I mean, well, they proved it through like the script changes, and then basically like matching everything up. All the sleuths out there, they got all the Easter eggs. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Baldoni would bring in like Cafe Gratitude, it's like a coffee shop in LA or whatever. So everybody just started piecing together all the little Easter eggs. But I just feel like Marvel and Disney aren't like fair across the board. They'll like pick and choose who they want to like go after and not like.
Hey, that's not a Marvel thing. That's just a life thing. Okay, if Dennis Rodman was not grabbing 20 rebounds a night, they would not allow him to walk around in a wedding dress. Okay, it's just certain people are able to get away with stuff when you are making the company money.
Dennis Rodman was a weirdo, bro, and I'm a Bulls fan, so he was very off topic.
Yeah, yeah, but they let him get away with it. He was performing. It was like, y'all just let him wear his dress. Leave him alone. Don't bother him. Okay, leave him alone. Let him. Dennis, your dress looks nice. Can you put on your tennis shoes? Okay. When you performing, they let you get away.
They needed to let Beau cook. It's one of the best body of works I've ever like watched.
Yeah, he did a good job. He did a good job.
My soul, like watching it. I've rewatched it like 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. I wish he could have stayed on. I wish he could have been, working on this live action project. But hey,
I feel like they really, though, if you remember when X-Men 97 was going around, he was very, like, I don't know, with the fans, I guess you could say. So
I said the same thing the
I feel
other
like
day.
Disney had a very big thing where they're like, dude, stop fucking talking. Stop
Right.
fucking talking. Because me and him were talking the whole time the show was on. Like,
yeah.
and every week, and then like I remember he followed you, and I was super jealous, and I was like, "This is my favorite show, blah blah." And then my daughter is always like, "Yeah, can you ask your friend when the new episode comes out?" And I'm like, so she really likes that show too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Hey, I think my good brother Beau probably got a little too big for his britches, and they sat him down. That's it. It happens.
yeah, I mean, imagine if James Gunn pulls more.
Like, I mean,
They said it's only room for one ego around here, and their
That's
name
it.
is Kevin Feige.
That's it. It ain't enough room for two.
Because you got to think. What we've seen Beau Demayo, he has a very big personality.
Yes, Beau has a big personality.
and they cannot handle it. They cannot handle him.
Yeah.
Beau has a big personality for sure, and I can only imagine. What those meetings was like.
That always makes me wonder: is that why James Gunn left?
I think James Gunn felt like he was done wrong and just did. But was he done wrong? I don't know.
I don't think he was done wrong.
Yeah, I don't
what
think he was
said
done
was
wrong.
very over the top. But at the same time, he made good money at Marvel, took his money, and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. He fulfilled his contract doing those Guardians movies, which he did do well because, let's be real here, a lot of people didn't know who the Guardians were, and he brought them to the forefront. And
He did.
I didn't even know who they were because I didn't watch the first Guardian movie because I was like, who are they? And then I kept hearing everybody saying how good it was, and then I finally watched it. I said, okay, I wish I could go back in time and pay to go watch this movie in the theaters. And
Yeah.
I made sure to do that when it came to Volume 2 and 3. Let me tell you something. Volume 3, now that one, I never shed tears in any Guardians movie until that one. The way they did Rocket's story was so good. I said he is literally the glue of that team.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was sitting up there crying thug tears when they took out his little critter
crying.
friends. When they took out his little critter friends, and he started crying, and he went up there and he went up there and started tearing up the High Evolutionary space like get him.
Best Eater states those execs are probably intimidated notes from executives that don't align with characters.
The thing is, they don't give a shit. They just want money. They don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They generally don't give a fuck, or they wouldn't have changed Quantum Manium's ending.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like all the meetings, like I was sad when he was spilling all the tea of what goes down in the meeting.
Oh, Beau. Look, and I've said this multiple times today. I think Beau is telling the truth. I also think there's a little exaggeration. My advice to anybody who's ever in a situation, just tell the truth, because that's why everybody's kind of getting on him about the T'Challa thing, because it seems like you're kind of flip-flopping and walking back and forth a little bit on that, when you should just say, I made a decision. It is what it is.
but
Period.
See, as your Beau thing, I think Beau is telling the truth while kind of exaggerating, where I feel Rob Liefeld is completely just bullshitting. I'm just saying, as somebody who literally, I mean, you can see the ticket right there. As somebody who sat down, went to the movie with him, watched Deadpool and Wolverine, spent time talking to him, that is the most annoying human being I've ever met in my life.
All of these people are annoying because
No, Tina, he brought his whole family and was like, he was acting like he was God. I'm like, bro, you didn't even create Deadpool's personality. You drew Deadpool, and he died in the comic you drew him in. You didn't do anything.
All of these people are egomaniacs. All of them.
He's the worst. Like, this man is the worst. Like, I have never met somebody like that man. That man is the worst person I've ever.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was like, you know, if you've ever like, so I take my kids to school, obviously, and you know, sometimes like I'll go to pick up my daughter, and there's like those little kids that are like super annoying, and they want to talk to you for I don't know what reason. Like, they're like, "Oh, you're raised, Dad. You're raised," and I'm like, "Bro, fuck off." That's how he was, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel he was at the red carpet, where, you know, he complained about not getting into the after party. He was probably bugging Kevin, and Kevin was probably like, "Hey, don't let this asshole in." Like,
no, I don't care how aggravating somebody is. Don't do that. That is messed up.
But he's so glazing a thing that he didn't even make.
But the problem is they've always gave him this status. You can't give me status all of my life, and then now y'all want to switch up, bitch. What?
Marvel didn't technically give him the status. He got the status when it was over at Fox.
Of course.
But think about it. What if Feige wasn't dealing with him before directly, and then all of a sudden he's like, dude, this guy's fucking annoying.
Let me tell you probably what happened. Feige probably came a cheesing and a grinning. Yeah, Rob, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're going to come. And then behind the back, like you said, he's probably like, this guy's fucking aggravating. Bro.
Yes, like this is a...
But don't do that. That goes back to tell the truth. If you don't fool with me, let me know you don't fool with me. Don't let me get my family to the red carpet and say we can't come into the after party. Yep, I'm ranting too. Well, I'm ranting until I get tired.
But you don't go around and like say like, oh, this movie fucking sucks. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that photo that he posted where he showed nobody was in the theater at 5:00 on a Tuesday.
I've seen it.
Take in mind, in California, all the kids went back to school that week. Second of all, the film, the showing was 5:20. He took a photo at 5:00. Nobody's in the theaters prior because now in California they put on 30 minutes of previews
at the AMC.
Yes.
So they do it here too at all the AMCs.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that one was Regal. So if you go to the Regal, it's super nice, right? But yeah, they hit you with 30 minutes of preview. They hit you with a 10-minute before show, and then they hit you with a 10-minute after show before the movie starts. So you're there for almost an hour doing nothing, and it's wild.
He spilled the tea, Geeky, because over on our side, the people who follow the Deadpool, we thought that Ryan, just because he put Justin Baldoni in the basement, so we thought it was like a Ryan thing that he put him in the didn't want him. I didn't know.
Look, I like the idea that these creatives are telling all of Marvel's tea. I'm like, finally, somebody is telling it. Finally, yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, tell it, Rob. Oh, tell it, Bob. I want Beau to stop till his lawsuit is over, but I'm just like, what?
Listen, I'm telling you right now, Beau is right. When this thing is all said and done, this dude is writing a tell-all book.
Baby, they gonna give him such an airtight NDA. They probably say, listen, we're gonna give you $5 million, okay? Don't. If you say one word, we taking it back. Don't play.
I would say no, and then I would write the Reign of Marvel 2.0. And I would be like, this is gonna get published. You can give me what I want, or I'm gonna put the book out.
That's what Cassie did to Diddy.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like I don't know what to tell you, but like.
And now I know it was just because he was annoying. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and tell the people.
He was mad annoying. Like, I'm telling you, like, even in the theater. So take in mind when you go to the movie like that, when we were sitting down, you get 30 minutes. So what he did was he stopped all previews before the movie. So on the screen, it was this giant thing. It said Deadpool and Wolverine. He took 30 minutes showing us photos of him getting invited to the set of Deadpool and Wolverine and was going on and like, here's where I had a picture with Ryan and all of them. And it's like, he's like in the corner like this. And it's like all his family. And it's like, everybody. What's up?
I said, was it giving pick me?
Oh, it was bad. It was like, haha, I got invited to this. Like, oh, I'm loved. And like, yeah, like even when like he was giving us free comics, he wasn't even looking at us. He was like, here's your book. Because I got Deadpool and Wolverine issue 1 of their new run. And then he also gave me the first appearance of Deadpool. And I'm like, you can't even look at me. And Tina, I went with 0. Zero was there too. and he didn't even look at us. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I'm not with Zero if you know him on Twitter, because like I'm good.
Let me tell you what the funniest thing Rob Liefeld ever said on the internet. He said, he was like, James Gunn, when James Gunn was filming Superman, he flew out all the original creators to the Superman set, you know, to kind of show them around. And he was like, wow, now Kevin Feige's flying the creators out to the Fantastic Four set. He was like, look, now you care about the comic creators. I said, Rob Liefeld is funny, bro. Like, he doesn't care. And he puts it in big. Kevin Feige is now flying the creators to Fantastic Four set out. He's copying James Gunn. James Gunn loves comic book creators. Kevin Feige hates them. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, speaking of Beau, who you just said, right? Beau? Look, he just tweeted 1 minute ago.
What?
What did Brother Beau say?
So the Thunderbolts poster no longer features Taskmaster. Beau said, really, Marvel Studios? Millions of dollars, an entire Viz dev team, and this is what you came up with for Thunderbolts? Wait, I mean, New Avengers? Sorry, wait, it bombed. We spinning it back to Thunderbolts? How should I find the meme-toting B-list heroes in your catalog? Almost as lazy as the cut and paste Kevin did after raving to me about the scene I wrote in Star Trek 3 years ago. This just happened to appear in Fantastic Four.
Beau does not care, bro.
He still was going. I was like, he's still going.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I like all his shit. I just don't want Marvel to see that.
Yeah, I met. She dreads me through Jonathan Majors, and then I started following all her Marvel stuff, and then that's how I started following Beau, because Beau would comment on her stuff, and then it's always good tea with them.
But didn't they say that the actress for Taskmaster was filming for Doomsday?
Okay, that was a bullshit. That didn't happen. I know what you're talking about, though. They had her take a photo of her on the set, but she wasn't on the set. She was in her car. The one who plays Olga.
But why?
She's not in the film. I promise you.
Why would they do that?
Bait and switch. I'm assuming it's just like
no, baby. You're not finna kill me off and then say, hey, can you take a photo to help our marketing? Y'all go to hell.
Do you remember when I made a video a year before the Thunderbolts came out, when that trailer came out, and I said, she is not fucking in that photo. She is not in that scene. It was a scene where they all come up to Val's office and they're all there. And I made a TikTok about it and it hit like 2.1 million. And I'm like, she is not in that fucking scene. And I got attacked by everybody and their mother. And guess what? I was right, because I learned about it a year before that.
And the thing is, you should know that she wasn't going to have much, because every time they showed a trailer for that movie, she was always in that same spot, while you saw everyone else in multiple scenes, but she was always relegated to that warehouse or wherever that was in the movie, because of course that's what she died at.
Well, and in that scene, they fucked up because Ghost has her sword and her gun on her side. And then there's another scene where she has her bow and arrow in her hand looking up, which they didn't even put into the film.
And what's crazy is, in that little bit of time that we had her in that movie, she did way more in that scene than, in my opinion, she did in all of Black Widow.
They did my girl wrong. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Because don't even invite me to the movie. Y'all should have just left me where I was, child.
Speaking of no invites, remember when Idris Elba got so pissed with Marvel? He said, I'm not even coming to the premiere of the last Thor movie. Even though I'm in it, I'm not coming. Well, no, that was Infinity War. He said, I'm not coming to that premiere. He said it too. He didn't show up.
When they killed him off in the very beginning of the first 3 seconds of the film?
Exactly. He said, I'm not coming to that. He said, I'm done with y'all.
Dang.
It's wild. I mean, like, even her, like, they said, hey, we'll let you show your face for a quarter of a second, then we're going to kill you. She literally had a FaceTime of a quarter of a second. It was when she knocked Yelena down and she's like, I'm not here for you. And then the mask went back up. I'm like, what? That was it?
And this is my thing. If you gonna kill me, let me die with honor. Why y'all just ain't let me die over there and let Sentry kill me? Let me die with. Don't kill me like that. That's messed up.
Yeah, blast me in the forehead when no one's even looking.
That's crazy. At least let me fight Sentry. Y'all just like, get her out of here. Just Child, they treated Olga like she was black. You finna go over there with the blacks. You go ahead and disappear like the rest, like Blade and what's the other guy? Blade, Kang,
Look, the
Armor Wars. Go on, hold it
Rhodey,
out.
yeah.
yeah, any of the
Gone.
characters from the old horror movies, fucking
Just you're gone. You're gone.
instant death.
She literally was the equivalent of a featured extra.
Yeah, they could have put anybody in that costume, child.
Well, the thing that's crazy is even before the advertisement, I remember when there was pre-screenings before they even showed anything. I remember somebody sent me the entire plot, and I was like, "There's no fucking way this is real." And I remember reading through it, and people doubted me on that. And once again, every single scene they showed her in, she had the exact same pose. It was always sideways. It was always that ugly sideways.
Yeah.
Always. That's the only photo she had. And then they turned it around one time. I remember they like mirrored it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, why do you even have her? Like, why would you waste her time? CGI her in.
King Spike. I don't know what this means. Does this say Geekycast him with the Doomsday? I'd love to hear it. Retype what you mean, King Spike, so we can
I don't know what that
let
means.
Geekycast do what he has to do.
$10.
Everyone's got
Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence is a sweetheart. He always shows up. He's a great guy. I will pay that $10 for it, Lawrence. I'm gonna buy somebody some donuts tomorrow. I appreciate it.
I like the new setup. You said you was testing out the new setup.
Well, so I don't know. I was streaming earlier with Blue, and for some reason my camera just kept dying. And I'm like, what's going on with my camera? So I did a hard reset on it, and I just needed somebody to kind of test it. It hasn't died yet, so I don't know what happened.
Nice.
Can we answer Lofi Girl's comment because she's
Okay, I'm sorry, Lofi girl.
for a minute.
So think about Wonderman. It's gonna be dog shit. Dog shit. I have, listen to this. I have a photo right now from Wonderman. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck, right? So in Wonderman, let me pull it up. I'm not gonna show it obviously, but I'm just gonna give you off the top of my head. There is a photo of a man sitting on a billboard. He is looking at a billboard like this, right? And he's got like a piece of, he's going like this, and he's touching the billboard. On that billboard, and this is where I don't understand if Wonder Man is actually in the MCU or if he's a gag character out of the MCU.
Oh, this is horrible.
Because on here is Blade Runner, on here is Aliens, the movie, Avatar, Winnie the Pooh, Nebula, Yondu, The Skrulls, a Rancor from Star Wars, and a bunch of other random fucking shit.
So are you saying Wonder Man is sitting on this billboard, or it's just a character?
No, I'm pretty sure that it's literally taking place like he's a movie star. Like everything in that movie is canon. So like all these other universes, think of like when She-Hulk hops out of the panel.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's like that implying with Wonder Man.
Right. That's what I kind of heard. Like he's, I don't know what's going on with this show.
It just sounds so lazy because the thing with introducing She-Hulk, introducing Wonder Man, and introducing Deadpool, what's to say none of the three of them, they're about to lose an Endgame, which they are in Doomsday. They are all in Doomsday or Secret Wars. All three of those.
Right.
Characters. What's to say they don't hop out of the panel and just erase Doom? I'm just saying, like, how stupid. Like, that's a stupid Marvel thing. Like, why wouldn't Kevin do that? Like, She-Hulk hops out and she meets Kevin again, and they're like, hey, can you rewind that?
Yeah.
And, like, restart the whole universe. How stupid would that be?
Okay, so this is what I'll say about Wonder Man. I'm going to watch it. I'm a little disappointed that Kevin Feige did make that statement and was like, hey, the TV shows are going to sit on their own. They're not going to connect anymore. That kind of discourages people like me from watching, because what am I watching it for if it's not connected? So I'm still going to watch it, but I don't know.
But see, they even went back on that because the Punisher's in Spider-Man.
Yeah. That's why I said nobody knows what's going on. I don't know who to believe.
She-Hulk is going to Doomsday. We've seen the concept art. Like Miss Marvel was in the Marvels.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I'm just repeating what Kevin Feige said.
No, I know. I
Hey.
just find it wild because like he's just like there's no like proof of anything. Like he doesn't have like he could tell me the grass is blue and I'll be like, really? Like really? You know, like because you never know because they don't tell the truth on anything.
So he's in our world, then he gets taken into the MCU.
But how would you get taken to the MCU?
And this goes back to what I said. Where is America Chavez? I'm gonna keep asking that question.
Some recycled storylines for me. I don't know. Like they just keep piecing together whatever. But I mean, I want to watch it. The actor seems like he's.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it because Yaya's there. I will be there to support Yaya.
He's Black Manta, right?
Yes, I wish he would not have taken this role and would have just held out to be T'Challa. But hey, he wanted to be Wonderman. That's who could have been our T'Challa. 6'2", 210.
They should say, "We're sorry, Jonathan Majors. You can be T'Challa."
No.
Wait.
If
If
No.
Jonathan Majors becomes T'Challa, I'll go on Recast Tchalla side.
No.
What about Ryan Gosling?
No.
No.
I just liked Black Panther too. Like I love what they did with that story. And like homegirl Angela, is it Angela Bassett?
Yeah.
Like the acting and everything. I don't know, because it was like I don't know. I just felt like he died there, and like maybe because I had an emotional attachment. Look at me, I'm getting all emotional.
But CJ, you are the person who I try to tell my Recast Tchalla friends about, that there are people like you who like this direction, and Marvel has to make a decision. Am I gonna recast T'Challa and cater to the Recast Tchalla people, or do we let Ryan continue with this story for this child that he set up? Because you have people emotionally attached to this story. I don't know what they're gonna do.
But I would be down if they already turned Iron Man into
Yeah. We can do anything now.
Jonathan into T'Challa.
CJ, no, ma'am, no, he cannot be T'Challa. No, ma'am. I would take Damson Idris over Jonathan Majors. I would take Damson over Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors is a great actor, but he's just not T'Challa.
But he's such a good actor. Like I
can't
can't even
with the muscles. I'm sorry. That's
he's so small.
Or get out.
Jonathan, he's so short.
Bro, he's like 6 feet tall.
I need my T'Challa to be 6'2",
Oh my God.
230.
I just watched a video. He was in a YouTube video with I can't remember who it was. It was a bodybuilder, but he was working out with him, and he seemed he seemed so happy. He was fucking huge. It was right after that bodybuilding role.
He has a movie coming out. He's working on a movie.
Yeah, he's really cutting down too. He looks really he's fucking strong. Like this man was doing like up dips, and he was carrying, I think he had 150-pound.
Oh, I know what video you're talking about, because I saw that same video too.
Who was it? It was just recently.
I forgot what his name was, but the thing about it is I said Jonathan is like in such crazy shape. Yeah. And his strength is crazy that the bodybuilder had a problem keeping up.
It was Larry Wheels.
Yes. He was struggling to keep up with him.
And Larry Wheels is like one of the strongest men on the planet. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors was just fucking, oh my God.
Yeah. So CJ, because you represent like a particular audience, can you explain, because we hear this a lot, why do you feel like he should not be recast? Because they feel like Spider-Man can be recast, Superman can be recast. Why do you not want T'Challa recast?
I think I have an emotional attachment to, I feel like he died there, and like, I don't know, I just feel like no one else should play him as like a memory to him, as like I can't even talk because I get so emotional. Sorry.
So do you think it's like it should never happen, or you like, I just need some time?
Maybe I just need to look. I can't even talk about it because it just, the emotions come, but sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
So what's different? Just my opinion. I don't know. So I don't lie on the same line. What's the difference between recasting Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa as it being okay to recast Heath Ledger's as Joker. In a sense, I'm only saying that because people praise Heath Ledger, and in my opinion, he's only up here for being the Joker because he passed away.
Really? You think if he didn't pass, he still wouldn't get that high praise?
I think he was a great Joker, but I don't think he was the best actor in the movie.
Really? Because everybody who saw that movie praised the hell out of his.
See, but I feel like it's almost like when you go to a movie. Okay, I'm just using this as an example. So when you go to a movie and 95% of Twitter said, "Fuck yeah, Fantastic Four is great," so you generally go in with it's going to be a good movie. Like you already have your mindset. So like if people said, "Oh my god, that guy was great as the Joker," I feel like 90% of the normal people that are watching reviews are going to be like, "Oh," hence why you sway people by subscribers and everything else. Like to me, he was good, right? But like you're not really comparing him to anybody because there's not really anybody as good because there really hasn't been any crazy Joker takes. Like,
well, the thing is, he was going against Jack Nicholson. That's the only other person he could have gone.
Yeah, but
against.
one was from fucking way back then, and one is, you know what I mean? Like, that's like saying, like, I would truly say that Mark Hamill's Joker is leagues better than Heath Ledger's. One being, real acting, and one being animation. But Mark Hamill's Joker portrays 100% the Joker, where Heath Ledger had a spin on his Joker.
And you gotta also think too, Heath Ledger was coming off of a then controversial role with Brokeback Mountain.
Yes. So gosh.
So people already wrote him off when they found out he was going to be the Joker. When they found out, they was like, the guy from Brokeback Mountain. That's literally what people were saying back then. I remember those comments. And when he did that, they was like, whoa. But I think the unfortunate thing again is because he passed. He passed in January of that year, and the movie came out in July of that year. So unfortunately, he went to his grave not seeing what could have been easily his best body of work. The man even posthumously won an Oscar for it, which I think he still would have gotten even if he was alive. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, he only got it because he died." I'm like, no, he gave a really good performance, which at that time was very rare for a actor.
Comic book movie,
Oscar, which was very rare at that time. So, it was a bittersweet victory. But I think easily when you look at the people he was up against, he had that locked in. He had that locked up.
See, but I also feel like it was the writing. I don't feel like it's like, okay, so my argument is always people will argue, this person was an Oscar winner. You know what I mean? Like they give this person praise depending on what their role is. I think he had a really good script because Christopher Nolan's whole trilogy was based around the villain. I think Two-Face was the best actor in that film. But really, I think Christian Bale is the absolute dog shit of Batman. Like, I think his Batman is the fucking worst. He's super weak. He's kind of pathetic. He does a good Bruce Wayne, but his Batman is dog shit. Like, there's nothing about his Batman that makes me go, oh my God, he's a contender for top Batman. So I feel like when you're watching a movie like that and the Joker is the best actor in the film, then you praise the Joker. Like Tom Hardy's Bane in the third film. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it kind of goes there. And maybe there wasn't as strong of a competition that year. I don't remember what came out during that year.
Well, let me answer how it's like different for me. Like you're saying, what's the difference between Heath and Chadwick? I think because, so with Heath, when he passed away, there was never like a storyline attached to his death, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the way that he passed away as opposed to Chadwick, like I was already emotionally attached to Chadwick as the actor and as the character of Black Panther. And then when they did the second part, and they kind of attached his death to the film a little bit.
Yeah.
Like we were actively mourning Chadwick in the second one. It felt like I don't know, I just felt like the character there, like it died there, And I felt like that's the difference. Like with Heath, it was never really connected to any other film. And I just personally didn't have that like emotional attachment to Heath or the Joker character, but Chadwick embodied who Black Panther was, and it was. I think what comes to mind the most is that scene with Angela Bassett, just crying and stuff. And I felt like the character kind of like died with him in that moment. And maybe it is right. Like I just would need time to like, mentally or psychologically get through like that kind of, like work through that. That it's like
hard. And I also think just to kind of take your back a little bit because I see both sides of it. People, this is different. Like the difference between Chadwick Boseman and Heath Ledger is they didn't recast the Joker in that universe.
But they did recast the Joker later with Jared fucking Leto.
Yeah, but that was a whole different universe. They wasn't still in the same continuity. They just blew the shit up, started over, and so I think if Marvel blew it up, started over, I think people would be more accepting to it. And I'm not saying it's impossible because we just saw Sue Storm die and Franklin touch her and bring her back to life. So I'm not saying it's impossible to just bring him back. I can just see how, like, and me and Blue was talking about this earlier. Blue put a tweet up on Threads and was like, he said something along the lines like they need to recast T'Challa. He has 1,000 comments of people just dragging him to the pits of hell. Like, is that the character died with him? The sun is coming, and Blue is just like, damn, they wearing me out. So there is like this emotional connection to Chadwick and Black Panther, and it's not just Chadwick and Black Panther. Because I'm in the interview with the Vampire Universe. There's an emotional connection to Aaliyah and Akasha too. It's been 20 years since we've gotten Akasha, and people are still like, y'all better not mess it up. So I don't know.
But thank you, Geeky, for posing the question. I feel like I'm going through a catharsis on the show right now. Like, y'all through me here.
I see. My thing is I can't relate to T'Challa. Like this is probably a take. I don't know. No. I'm just saying.
This is probably a take.
Because everybody says I have the worst takes, but I don't care. You know, like this is just my opinion. I think T'Challa was written better in Civil War than he was written in Black Panther. I think
you better explain it. Everybody always says this, and I want people to explain it.
Okay, because this in Wakanda Forever, I feel like it was kind of like almost like a fuck you to the face. The way that they just they shouldn't have offed him like that in the beginning of the film. I think that was disrespectful. That's just me. He's already dead, and you fucking killed him again, like fucking wild. You should have gave a better explanation, like, oh, the snap gave him cancer or something. Like made it sound more realistic than, oh, he just died. We don't know what he died of. Like that's fucking stupid. Like,
right?
Let's be so real right now. Whereas in Civil War, you just meet him, because I never knew who Chadwick Boseman was before Black Panther. I mean, I feel like a lot of us probably didn't. But like,
no, just say you don't, because you don't watch Black people TV shows and movies.
General audience.
Hold on, let me pause you, Taurean. We need to get Geekycast in a room one weekend and make him watch Black TV shows and movies.
I watched Sinners.
It took him. I think his wife peer pressured him to watch Sinners.
Well, you know what's funny? My ex-wife's mother is best friends with. He's a movie star. He's a black actor. No. But I'm saying he only does black films. It's the film. Listen, I only remember this because a couple of years ago I was in the theaters, and this had to be 8 years ago, 9 years ago. It's the film where the girl and the boyfriend are driving the car, and the cop pulls them over, and the boyfriend pulls his phone, and the cop kills him. And the dad is with the daughter, and they're like leading a protest on the street against
the hate
cop.
you give.
Is that
that's not what the hate you give?
He kind of has like
who's the actor?
It's kind of curly black. I don't know his name. I just met him once, and it was at my wedding, and this was like years back. It's her best friend's husband. What's it called? What's that movie called?
The hate you give.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the actor. I don't know who the actor was that killed. I haven't seen it in.
His name is Russell Hornsby.
Okay, let's look.
From BMF.
So that's her husband
in Lincoln Heights.
So he came.
Okay.
Yeah. So he came to the wedding, and he donated he gave us like a $5,000 gift or something, and I was like, oh, I don't know who this guy is, but obviously he has money. And so for my thing, when in Civil War, you're introduced to T'Challa. So me personally, once again, not knowing Chadwick Boseman, and a lot of actors I'll say I don't really connect to right off the bat. Like you have to give me a couple performances. And it starts off, and they're in the embassy and whatnot, and he's talking to Natasha, and then his dad dies. And I don't usually get like emotional, but I was fucked up in the scene when the dad died. And he didn't even say a word, and he was like with his dad, and then he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill Bucky." Like the whole spiel of that shit had me just wild. Like I felt like he was like on a mission, and then at the end he's like, no, I can't do it. Like I'm not gonna do it. Like it just there was so much character development for him in that fucking 30 or hour and 30 minutes that he had in the film that just blew my fucking mind. I don't know. I preferred it. And then in the first movie, he fights Killmonger, and he kind of doesn't know that what his dad did was wrong and all that shit. And I feel like that was a Michael B. Jordan film. I don't feel like that was a Chadwick Boseman film. I feel like Michael B. Jordan was very much the front runner in that film. And so yeah, I felt more connection to him in that film than I even in Infinity War. Just a little bit I got of him, I really fucking liked. I guess because they just put him around every other character, and he was just really the Wakanda scene. He was so powerful in that scene. And then I didn't like him in Endgame because I fucking hate Endgame, and I refuse to like anything in Endgame, no matter who's in it.
Well, to go back to your point about what people like when you said people like a lot of people, you felt like a lot of people didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
I implore you to go back and look at the clip where it was Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans on stage, and when they put up on the screen Black Panther. And then when Chadwick Boseman walked out on that stage, the crowd went crazy. Now, mind you, this was when Chadwick Boseman was like really getting into the early parts of his career. He only had like a couple movies under his belt, but the people knew who he was because he was playing iconic characters. He just came off of 42, where he was playing Jackie Robinson, which
I was going to say the baseball player.
Yes, that propelled him. He did Get On Up, which he played James Brown. This guy was playing like historical people. Whereas Black Panther was the first character he played mainstream that was not a fictional character.
See, and before Tina gets on my ass, I don't watch any fucking movies like that. Like it doesn't matter what kind of movies there. I don't watch documentaries. Like
really?
I will be watching Michael Jackson next year, but that is it, and that's because I like his music. I don't know any of the. I never followed baseball. I didn't. You know what I mean? Like so, none of those to me. I would have even thought of. I saw the Jackie Robinson trailer in the movie theaters, but besides that, like, there's nothing on here that I would have been like, dude, I'm going to watch that.
Nah, you should definitely check out The Immoral Life of Henrietta Lacks. That's based on a true story, and it's good for history.
I'll tell you right now, I'll fall asleep.
He's not.
Like, I'm not trying to be like a downer on any type of movie. I don't like documentaries. Like,
it's like a not a.
Can't get me to watch it. It just.
Dude, you have things in your body.
I'm watching Morbius before I'm watching anything real.
Okay. Not Morbius.
I like Morbius, to be fair.
Wait. Are you gonna watch Madam Web?
I watched Madam Web. I have the popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah.
It's my trash can.
Right after Lauren says, basically you watch popcorn.
I do.
That's
I like films. I like films that you don't have to like really worry about. Like I can just go in and I'm just chilling. I don't want to have to fucking.
You don't want to think.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Sinners was really hard for me to watch the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes, I was like, bro, Tina's lying to me. I'm gonna give this movie a 1, and she's gonna fucking hate me. And then once the barn part came in, I was like, my wife was like trying to talk, and I was like, stop talking. And then that post-credit scene killed me. Like I was so because I like Michael B. Jordan, like except for Fantastic Four, but like Michael B. Jordan was like all the Creed films, everything. I fucking love Michael B. Jordan. So
did you see Chronicle?
Yes, I have. With the Green Goblin guy as well, and I can't remember the other guy, but I love that movie.
But I told you, I said, Chad, give it an hour. You got to meet all the characters. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Just. I know he was probably moving and antsy.
Consider is one of those movies that came out this year that a lot of people are not going to allow many people to just sit up there and slander. And if you are going to, you better give a good.
You better have your reason.
Well, it better be a good one.
That movie started and they said that word. I was like, whoa. What are we watching? and then they kept saying it, and I was like, bro, like. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled just watching this film.
Bro, go watch.
There's several ways to watch Sinners, though, like because it's also in like layers. But
yeah,
Kiki don't like layer movies.
Well, I didn't go because I was really only going for Haley Steinfeld, and I was like, "Am I gonna be a weirdo if I go in by myself because there's sex scenes?" I
No,
I was
he was like, I don't want to go to the movies by myself. It's sex scenes. I'm like, bro, go there. It's and just sit in the middle of black people, and you'll be fine. We'll take care of you. We won't let nobody hurt you.
I was at the movie by
Not
myself.
be able to watch sex scenes alone.
Well, I was by myself. I go to the movies all by myself all the time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I was more uncomfortable watching Superman in that kitchen scene than I was in
No.
Sinners. That scene had me like doing this the whole movie. I was like, oh my god! And Ray wanted to go see that. I'm like, bro, I'm not taking my 8-year-old to fucking.
Says the man who has kids. Oh my god.
Yeah, I fast forward Deadpool when she watches it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's been watching.
Who's watching Deadpool as a kid? No, but
Yeah, you should not let your child watch that.
I let her watch.
I'm
I
glad
let
you
her
brought
watch
that
certain
up.
scenes. I don't let her watch everything. I
I'm
only let her
glad
watch
y'all brought that up. Y'all remember when the first Deadpool came out and you had all those soccer moms saying, "I can't believe that this is a." They said I took my kid to go watch this, and I could not believe the raunchiness that was in this.
Yeah,
movie.
but
I'm like, what did you think Deadpool was?
People are
I didn't know.
People act like you're a bad person if you go let them watch it. Like I remember being like 8 years old watching Alien or watching Nightmare on Elm
yeah, that's
Street.
true. That's true. We did watch some crazy ones back then.
And those were bad movies. Those were like there was always a sex scene, and then there was just the most brutal throat-cutting murders in every movie.
I remember being like 6 years old and watching Species in the theater.
Oh my!
Yeah, Kim Kardashian got a bunch of backlash because her kid is he 6, I think, and he had like a Deadpool party, and everybody was like, "What's your doing with the Deadpool party?"
King Pike, you wanted to come up. What you got for us, brother man?
King Spike.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on, so don't take it personally. I cannot see that at all.
I was like, am I about to get blasted by a random person? I didn't know who that was.
No, I just wanted to come up to talk, just to chat with y'all. Enjoy.
Welcome. You had said something. I don't know. I think you had said something about Doomsday that I missed.
Oh, I was talking about Geeky just saying like, hit him with the Doomsday, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm interested to see what happens with Doomsday. This should be interesting.
He had commented about the progress of the overall Marvel story, what we thought about it.
Oh, well, you guys, I forget what you guys were talking about. Oh, no, because somebody said something about like Wonderman if he's going to be in the MCU or something. No, or Black Panther. It was Black Panther. You guys were talking about Black Panther. And what I was saying is for the overall story, how would you not have a Black Panther in the MCU?
I mean, fair point.
Baby, we didn't have a Black Panther for the first 12 years of the MCU. They can keep going now.
Spitballing. Just spitballing.
They made it that and if we're going to keep it a buck, they had no faith in that movie either. They didn't want to pay they didn't want to pay those people. They didn't want to give them proper marketing. They gave Chadwick $2 million and said, good luck, figure it out. So they didn't think that film was going to do what it did.
And I will never forget when I saw that article, I forgot from who it was, who said like right before the weekend that Black Panther first came out, and they predicted that its domestic weekend opener was going to be $90 million.
Yeah.
The people said, well, hold my nearest green, aka Jack Daniels. And they went in there and they showed out, and that movie was #1 for like a whole month.
Yeah.
And it had a long theatrical run. Like it ran from February to like May. They had to prematurely pull the movie out of the theaters to make room for Infinity War because it was going to start cutting into that. So they had to pull that out early. But the movie did what it did. Made over $1 billion and like $1.3 billion. I think it was the first MCU solo movie to do that, which is amazing. I think it made like how much did it make its opening weekend? Like 100 and something.
First Black Panther.
The first one?
Yeah.
I think it made like around like 140 something million in its opening weekend.
It just had legs. It's something about Ryan Coogler's movies that they just have legs for some reason. I don't know what it is. They will leg out.
Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 1.
I mean, Wakanda, like Wakanda Forever. Me personally, that's me. I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, and Ironheart, bro. I guess
it was a cultural movement for the first Black Panther. That's
what
it was.
The crazy thing is when that movie came out, and I hate to say this, but look, I was I was doing things at the time, and I had everyone that was not of the melanin skin complexion to say it nicely. Like, only dark people like that movie. And I was like, bro, do you see how strong he is? Like, dude, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, you saying black? You're saying black people told you that only black?
He's black. He's black.
I'm black. It was white.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying black people told you only.
No, it was white people that told me only black people like Black Panther.
He said no.
Oh.
No, but
yeah, that's crazy.
What Lawrence put in the chat, that's another thing I forgot. People took their schools, kids, on field trips to go see
I took 3 school.
I remember that. You brought a whole school with a school bus.
Wait,
Tina, your mic died.
I didn't
She keeps tapping it when she bent forward.
Yeah.
But Ryan, the chat wants to know. They love your takes. The chat wants to know which characters you keep or delete after Secret Wars.
Someone asked me that.
Yeah. They said, Ryan, which characters will you keep or delete?
I mean, I feel like they're gonna delete everybody who doesn't have a point. So, like, in 2015 Secret Wars, Miles, Doom, Reed, and the Maker are the only people that have memory of Secret Wars. Yeah. So, them saying it's a soft reboot, I feel like they're gonna go the path where they'll probably do something along the lines of, like, they'll probably keep a couple X-Men, which I would assume is probably going to be Hugh Jackman.
Why? Let him go. Let that man go be gay and do ballet.
Hear me out. If they were smart, they would do Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan is one of my favorite comic series of all time. It is arguably the best Wolverine. You don't need to completely go, oh, he's in a wasteland, he's got these Hulks. All you have to do is make him, like, put him in Charles' spot, because Charles is fucking lame. Let's be so real right now. Charles is so overrated, and he dies in every fucking movie.
So we're going to have 2 Wolverines.
Just have him train Laura. Just have him train Daphne Keene.
Bro, they're not going to reboot the X-Men and not have a freaking new Wolverine.
Okay, but you could do it down the line. She literally is Wolverine in the comics.
That's why this is a freaking mess. That's why this is a disaster.
You could bring back Elliot Page.
Well, hold on, because
that's another thing people are asking for. What the fuck is that kind of answer?
Yeah,
let Hugh, Tony, RDJ, let these people go, because
I would bring back Michael Fassbender. I would bring back James McAvoy.
And I love Fassbender, but no, don't bring him back.
Okay, I'm liking these takes. Who else?
He's amazing.
Bring him back, but don't let him be Magneto. Bring him back as somebody else. Let him be who was the villain of X-Men 97?
No, Magneto?
No, it wasn't Magneto. It was he was the half robot. Oh my god.
What's his name?
What the fuck?
Why we don't know his name?
You got me, because he was unimportant.
Mr. Sinister.
No.
Let him be Mr. Sinister.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let him be Mr. Sinister.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the guy who broke the wings.
It's funny you bring up Mr. Sinister, because all I could think of.
It's not.
Bastion. Yeah, Bastion was the main, like their big villain. Villain. When you brought up X-Men 97, all I could think about is on the last episode when Jean turned into the Phoenix, and she aged the hell out of Minister Sinister, and Morph turned into him, and he said, "Oh,
yeah."
That was so funny.
No, Lawrence, you cannot get rid of everybody. That would be crazy.
I guarantee you, they're getting rid of 90%, because
let's bet they are not.
I would.
No.
You want to keep Pedro Pascal? Get the fuck out of here! Throw him out of here. No one wants his ass.
Pedro is staying.
He is the worst Reed Richards. Bring back Young Grufford.
I love Pedro.
Get rid of Pedro. I'm sorry, make Pedro like.
They're not getting rid of nobody in Wakanda. All the Wakandians are gonna live.
I guarantee you, they're all gone.
They're gone.
I am putting my life on it that they are going to do 100%. They're going to specifically focus on X-Men. Now, depending upon who directs it, which I wish they get rid of the Thunderbolts.
They have a Black Panther 3 coming. You're telling me Ryan Coogler is about to have a whole new cast?
No, but the thing is this. We don't know when the actual soft reset starts.
Oh, that's the important.
We don't know when.
I'm just talking about after Secret Wars. That's
what I'm
talking about.
Do you remember what happened after Infinity War?
Yep.
Yeah.
We had Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Get that. Okay.
Remember that?
What is that?
You could have Secret Wars. Listen to me. You could have Secret Wars. You could do the ties for all the shit you do for Wakanda 3 or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you could do Thor and you could do Shang-Chi 2.
Yep.
You established that there is now one universe. Everything is going back to normal. They said Black Panther is going to be time travel and fucking space.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Where are we going now?
Don't forget, in the middle of that,
Are we gonna have the
don't forget
Guardians?
That tells us. Hold on. The space thing tells us about Doomsday because apparently with Shuri and everything.
It's dog shit. It's a
I
fucking
agree.
bullshit.
Bro, when I read that, when they talked about that little part where it's like it's gonna lead from Shuri and they're gonna have those little portal things or whatever the fuck.
Why would Shuri know about incursions if Doom's gonna come over from another
What
universe?
I said, bro.
Why would Shuri even be involved?
Like what?
And
the
I feel
also,
like-
don't forget, you gotta remember, somewhere in there, you gotta have Doctor Strange 3.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I think
They're not. There's
I
no
think-
way.
yeah,
Because they would need to be filming right now. It would need to be filming right now.
I think what they're gonna do is I think the beginning of Doomsday, because now there was a tweet that came out today that said don't trust Clea, which was something that I already was thinking. So if you know in the comics, Clea is Dormammu's niece, which is Umar's daughter. Just fucking make her a black swan, say she's been working with Doom, have her in the background, have her tricking Strange. Strange ends up meeting with Doom like they do in the comics, and have Strange work with Doom to create the world.
Well,
all you
one
do.
question I have is, even though this one has nothing to do with what's going on with like the main continuity, is where is Beyond the Spider-Verse?
In production.
We need that. We
Yeah,
need that
who
part.
knows?
We need that part 3 because they left us on a cliffhanger the last time. I knew. You know what's so crazy? When I went to go see that movie, and I knew going into it that they were going to split into 2 parts. It amazed me how many people in that theater didn't know. They was like, "What?" When they saw To Be Continued, they was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I was like,
crazy
"Y'all really?" I
cliffhanger.
was like, "Y'all really didn't know that it was split into 2 parts."
Well, if Shamik Moore knew how to act normal, we'd probably already have it. Like, bro's wild.
Another one.
Bro crashed out.
Hard, bro. Crash into a wall.
Yeah, but no, they cannot be getting rid of 90%. Half of these people we just met, and you talking about they finna get rid of 90% of everybody? That's crazy.
I guarantee you they get rid of almost
They're
everybody.
not getting rid of Shang-Chi. He's not going nowhere.
For what purpose? What's
Miss
purpose
Marvel
then?
is not going anywhere.
I hope to
Kevin
God
Feige loves her to death.
Get rid of her. She is the
They're
detriment
not
to the
killing
MCU.
nobody from Wakanda. Ryan Coogler would probably
They're not getting rid of Monica because she's gonna be that bridge for the X-Men.
They've stated
Yeah.
literally they have stated that the next saga is X-Men, Cosmic, and fucking with Midnight Suns.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
They're not. So you think Black Panther universe just ceased to exist?
No, it's not that. It's just that if they're gonna reset everything and then they're gonna put it back on like one plane and all this stuff, when everything goes boom, you're telling me to blow up a nuke. Yeah, everyone's gonna survive. You know, we have to have this turmoil.
It's gonna turn into the I don't know where they'd be at in the MCU, but it'd be like the 4th Cosmos or the 5th Cosmos. So you're gonna break that world, you're gonna rebuild the world, and then Doom is the hierarchy in number 3, and then whatever happens to 4 will be the new person. It's kind of like how Kang did.
Yeah, it's basically the fucking just eternity. It's the fucking what the fuck is it called? The firmament thingy? Like the cosmos, all that shit.
No, but eternity is inside of the world. He doesn't have a say in the overarching. The overarching is when the big boom happens, the Infinity Stones are created again, and then you get the next world.
Yeah,
that's like with Noel, because Noel is in between these worlds.
Yes.
The thing is, if they do get rid of all these characters, I don't have any like emotional attachment to like a lot of these characters, like I did with Avengers when it first happened and all that, like Scarlet, and like where it took me days to get over Scarlet. Like I feel like if they got rid of, if he's right, I want to see this bet though. If he's right, and they get rid of everybody, I'm not as emotionally attached to these characters. But if T'Challa has to get
kill Thor,
that?
Thor's gonna die.
If you remember what I told you, I literally said word for word what happened in Loki.
Thor is gone. I think Thor is gone. They're not doing no Thor 5 unless
they could put him in Valhalla.
Yeah.
Unless he's gonna get paid $2 million because they tired of paying them big boys. They want them gone.
Well, he's probably gonna die of steroids.
And that's why I believe when it comes to the X-Men, the rumors that they were going younger and with a fresh actors, because 1, they can keep them around longer, and 2, they ain't gotta pay them much.
I don't think Haley Steinfeld will stay around.
I don't
either.
She's too expensive. She's too popular.
They might got her locked in though. They might got her locked into a deal. She might ain't got too much negotiation.
I don't know. I feel like
capital right now.
I feel like she's gonna go over with Ryan and do a whole universe. Because think about it, she's still alive in that movie.
Which movie?
Sinners.
Sinners.
Okay.
I don't want Sinners to become a franchise though.
I feel like it will. I feel like it's gonna be a big thing.
It has to.
I would love it.
Why
that'd be
not?
awesome.
It'd be nice. It wouldn't be bad.
And then
why
and
not?
then America Chavez, I guarantee you, doesn't stay either.
She's
They don't keep her around enough as it is.
Yeah, now I can see Chavez. Yeah, I can see Chavez leaving now.
But I don't see Iman Vellani staying either, though. You can say whatever, but nobody likes her. Like her. I don't know if you saw her new comic that just came out. Her new ability, she can turn into a fucking like black hole that you could walk through to teleport. Like nobody is liking her. Like nobody wants her writing. Nobody wants her in the films. Nobody wants her around. Her character fucking sucks.
Why would they do that though?
Because she's fucking Green Lantern in the movies, and she's fucking a teleporter in the comics. She's ass. No one likes her.
Oh man. Yeah, this is crazy.
And think about it. If you get rid of all the old actors, you get all the new actors, and you go lower salary.
Yep.
Do Taron Egerton as Wolverine. Do Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. They both look like him. They're both short as shit.
Nah, they finna go get some people from Great Britain off Broadway and pay them jokers $200,000 and say, "Welcome to America." Yeah. That's what they're gonna do.
They could, and they'd be like, "Hey, you want 8 movies?" Because they don't do contracts anymore either, apparently, though. But we'll see.
Yeah, bro, just put Henry Cavill as Wolverine. And
No. I fucking hate that take. Get out of here. No, because that's a bad casting. That's not a good casting. That's not a good casting. First of all, he's too big. He's too tall. He's old. Like
I was gonna say, he's too old.
You don't
go with the younger cast.
I can't remember who's been fighting me since with her dying wishes that they want him as Cyclops. I'm like, bro, he is too fucking big. Yeah, he's too big. He's too big of a man.
Bro, Captain.
What about Hulk? Do you think Hulk will make it?
I honestly don't think anybody's making it. I genuinely
what was the short list? I forgot.
I feel like they're specifically going to put Spider-Man back in because he's confirmed for 2 more films, and then they're probably going to put in whatever X-Men that they are. Let's be real, they are going to introduce the new X-Men at the end of Secret Wars. 100%. They said it's a new beginning. So that's going to be their start. Like
that would be stupid.
It's Marvel. Come on now. Let's be real now.
It's the MCU. Let's be even more
yes.
specific.
It's Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of things that'll probably be gone, maybe Kevin Feige.
I hope so. I hope he goes to Star Wars.
Don't put him on Star Wars.
No, I love Star Wars. Star Wars is my favorite franchise of all time. I think he would do amazing. Fun fact about Kevin Feige, he applied to USC 5 times just because George Lucas went there.
There we go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read that reign of the MCU, and he then got pitched by Marvel, and he was like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll go to Marvel."
Oh no, but I don't want him to mess up Star Wars. I don't know.
I think Star Wars needs help.
Star Wars is already kind of messed up.
Why I wouldn't go? Why would I make a lateral move? I'm not going to go to another headache. That's a headache. I'm not going to go clean that up.
Kevin Feige, in that recent interview that we were talking about, said, "I would like to do big movies for 10 more years, and it possibly won't be at Marvel." That is what he said.
Yep.
But I don't want to go to Star Wars. I want to go up. I need, I want to go up. I don't want to go across.
How do you know they won't give him more money?
And honest question,
that's still not going up. I'm still I still got to.
Where's he gonna go? Disneyland?
No, listen.
I'm saying,
yo, guys, what about
go over to Warner Brothers?
Bro, Kathleen Kennedy is leaving, bro. Like put Kevin Feige there. That would make so much sense.
He's not taking that spot. I know for a fact he's not taking that spot.
Okay, but
they've already spoke with Filoni and some other lady to co-do it.
Are you serious?
Positive. I want Kevin above them. I want Kevin to be like hey, I wrote the script. Hey, I did all this. This is what you get. This is what you discuss. Because Favreau only left because of Kennedy. Favreau had a huge fallout during Mandalorian season 3. His whole thing was, I gave you Grogu. Grogu is with Luke Skywalker, and Kathleen Kennedy was like, nope, we're gonna pull him back, and it's super important to sell merchandise about a little green man, and that's just she ruins everything. She's garbage.
And I like
you
that
a
ending. I
Grogu
like
hate?
that ending of him
I
going
love
to
bro.
train with Luke Skywalker.
Can
Bro,
you see that right there?
Oh, okay, I see. I was like, wait a second, you're not about to say you ain't about to bring down my
I don't
boy
know. I
Grogu.
don't know what my daughter. I don't know what my daughter did with it, but I
I
have.
don't know
a book
about you,
for
but
me.
I don't know about y'all, but I like when we was calling him Baby Yoda.
Well, Yoda's my favorite Star Wars character of all time. Like,
Baby Yoda, bro.
that's my dog's name. Even my
Yoda.
car.
Tony,
even my
Tony,
car-
I don't know what Tony means if he says if Kevin leaves, will he leave his cat behind? What does that mean, Tony? Clarify that.
His
I
hat.
think he means his literal hat because
Yeah,
you know
his
he always
hat.
wears a different
Oh,
hat.
the hat. Oh, the hat. I don't know. I don't think
And see,
we're.
and like I said, when it came to when we first saw Grogu, when we was calling him Baby Yoda, we was like, wait a minute, Yoda's alive. Like that was the first thing we thought of. And I said, oh, they keeping him around for cuteness factor. But
That
they
was-
said
Yeah,
we can't.
it works.
That was
works.
and it did work.
No.
It was a cuteness factor.
When you said she messed up with the merchandising of Grogu, I was like, you know, like the little Homer Simpson in the bushes, because I have so many Grogus for merchandise.
Oh no, I'm like diehard Star Wars.
I
like,
bought so
every-
many Grogus. Like I mean, she was right about the merchandising with Grogu, because even
Yeah.
like the same one that I already have, I rebought.
Well, that's why
And
like
RIP to Carl Weathers. I liked his character, especially because he didn't really like Grogu like that. But it was that one
Yeah.
scene that was at the end of the first season where Grogu had finally used his power for the first time, but he used so much of it and he ended up passing out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he had told him he said do the hand thing again, and he looked at him and just waved. I
Yeah.
thought that was so funny.
you know what's crazy when Carl Weathers passed away. I think that's like the thing. Like you got hurt by T'Challa. That hurt me more because I grew up on Rocky.
Oh.
Like the whole Adonis Creed thing, just Creed in
Mhm.
general. Like I just like, but I'm also like I don't cry for celebrities, but I cried for Carrie Fisher. That got me because that was the one person I wanted to meet. I've met everybody else except for Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And then
I don't want to meet Mark Hamill.
And then
but-
then her mother died like the next day.
Yep.
Oh, crazy.
Like, that was like the next day.
And I remember the quote was of a broken heart, and I'm like, did they
I've
really
heard
just
it
quote-
happening before.
But did they really just quote Revenge of the Sith? Like
Yeah,
I was like, what?
I'll admit I was a little like parasocial with T'Challa, but that's because I followed his whole body of work. And like, I mean, I didn't know him or nothing, but I felt like I knew him through his work.
That makes sense.
And like, I don't know, I was really, really super, super attached to him.
Yeah.
If you didn't see him in like, you know, Jackie Robinson and stuff, it's just he just did so much for like, you know, like pop culture in general, not just
Yeah.
you know being Black Panther. I feel like history wise, everything. I don't know, but if T'Challa had to get recasted out of that list that you had up there, I'm gonna go with my boy John David Washington.
Oh
Because
my
I
God,
also
I
have
thought
kind
you
of
were
a parasocial.
Oh, he's so small.
I-
He's
I-
so small.
I have a connection to him because all of his bodies of work too. Like he's got that like emotional side of it that you know the T'Challa character has. Like he might not have the body, but he has the like. I feel like he could play the emotional side out of all of them. So now
one
it's even a worse take.
Which
Don't
one is
ask
he?
me what if you
Which
do.
one is he?
Bottom left, little guy, bottom left.
Like
It's-
I feel like he has the emotional capacity to take that on and like
Denzel Washington's son.
Anybody besides John Boyega, I will take.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I'm gonna sound really fucked up and ignorant right here, but I thought that was Lil Nas X in the right corner.
little.
That's
Nas
the guy,
X, what?
Damson Idris. That's Damson Idris. That's Damson.
He'd be good too,
I
That
thought
is him.
Okay,
right
okay, that's a normal photo. The other one looked like Lil Nas X.
bro. Little.
I was like, why you have
Where?
him
Wait,
up
pull
there?
it back up real quick.
Pull that photo back. It looks like Lil Nas.
Little.
Look,
Little.
Maybe he
I was
didn't got a
no.
either, but
I was
could
like,
kinda
why is
see
he
it
up
a little
there?
bit.
Damson Idris did a good job in F1.
Yeah,
I
he
never
did.
saw that.
Y'all,
movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I might go tomorrow. I haven't seen it yet.
I have no
I've
desire to watch that.
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I don't like.
It's getting money.
Hey, it's actually like that thing got legs on the box office. It's
It's
like
making
one of the
money.
top 10 like movie. Now, what we not gonna say is the budget was crazy on that movie though. It was like 300 million.
Yeah,
I
but
remember that.
It's made what, 500, 600?
yeah, like 600.
Yeah, but
It's
damn,
close.
300
It's
million.
close to 600.
But you gotta remember, it's Amazon. It's
Yeah.
Apple.
okay.
Yeah.
Even big.
Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
is like, well, we're not gonna miss $300 million. Let them have it.
Yeah, that-
What, what's crazy is it's still in theaters, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, is it?
Yeah,
I thought
it is
they were,
because I saw it yesterday. They're re-releasing it in IMAX.
They are okay because I was gonna say if you really think about it, it could be the film of the year if you don't count Lilo and Stitch. Like anything that's come out recently, summer-wise, it'd be the biggest because Jurassic Park stopped at 700.
Wait, so is Lilo and Stitch good? Did anybody watch that? I haven't watched it.
Yes.
Like it's worth
I
the
haven't
watch
seen it.
Yes.
and stuff. Okay.
Yes. I will die on the hill that Lilo and Stitch.
And I said this a couple of days ago. Can we all agree on this? That Warner Brothers is the studio of the year.
Yeah, they whooping butt, man.
I'm gonna sound stupid. What did they put out?
Yeah,
They put out Minecraft, Sinners, Final Destination Bloodlines, F1, Superman, and then the next movie they got they did Weapons as well.
Hey, hold on. What's up?
What happened?
I said is Weapons good? I haven't seen it either.
He said yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And also in the next one they got coming out, I think isn't The Conjuring Last Rites also?
Oh,
Warner
fuck
Brothers?
that! No.
And then also Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I am excited for that.
I think that's their last. I think that might be their last movie of the
Mortal
year.
Kombat.
Well, Minecraft alone is. Oh no, Lilo and Stitch alone is the biggest movie of the year. But Minecraft, yeah, it's like right there. So
yeah, Minecraft was very close to getting that billion. It was very close.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I hate Jason Momoa. Like, no, because I'm so tied to him being Aquaman and I despise his Aquaman. But I laughed my ass off in that film. Like, I thought he was legit funny in that film.
In the first
That's another one of my Game of Thrones babies.
In Minecraft, he was great. There was a scene. There was a scene where him and Jack Black are in the air, and they're like one's head's up here and the legs is down at the bottom, and they're spinning. And I was fucking laughing. I don't know why. I don't know if I was tired or what, but my daughter was looking at me like, "Dad, be quiet. You're being loud." I was hysterically laughing. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, but it was a funny movie. I liked it. I would see it again.
I will burn that movie, bro. I hate Minecraft.
It was a good movie. It's not really like the game. Like it is,
bro,
but
it's about blocks, bro. I can sit down and
it's about blocks.
Watching Minecraft. Dog.
You like Deadpool. Like I don't
Enough
see the difference.
said.
Yeah, I don't see the difference.
I'm gonna have to look at Idris's body of work because I've never seen his
Damson?
body of work.
He doesn't really have a lot. He doesn't have a lot. He did a TV show that was on for like he did a TV show that was on for like 3 or 4 seasons.
He did a movie with that.
No,
he did a movie
Snowfall,
with
Snowfall stayed on for like about 7 seasons.
Snowfall, yeah, Snowfall's good.
Oh, 7 seasons? Gosh, I didn't know it was that long.
It had Snowfall actually had a good run. But F1 is his first big movie.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow to check it out.
Okay.
I mean, he's British. You know what I'm saying? So I think he can do anything. Now, what y'all need to be... Now, Chad ain't going to watch it because he been outer space. What? There is a movie coming out within the next year. It's called Children of Blood and Bone. He's going to be playing the son of a prince in that. Y'all should watch him in that. I'm excited to see what happens with that.
Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, let me know.
I don't see that.
But you know what? But the thing is, the movie like it's an adaptation of books, but it's like it's dealing with like mystical and magic and stuff like that.
What's it called? So I can write it down.
The children
of blood and bone.
Of the corn.
Of the corn.
Children of blood and bone.
I'm playing it on my way. This ain't the right one.
Yeah, you can't get me to watch it. The way you just described it to me, I'm a pass.
You don't watch Game of Thrones, do you?
I watched the first season, the second season, and then the last season.
You skipped.
You missed a lot. You missed a lot.
I didn't have any interest. I just watched the end.
I told you that man got ADHD.
That means he missed that means he missed the red wedding.
Well, I just wanted to be in the conversation, so I watched the end.
Was dog shit, bro.
Season 8 was not good.
No,
that's not.
FOMO.
4 and 5.
I really did because all I do is report news on the spot. So like to me, it's like if I don't watch the movie, I have to cliff note the movie. If I don't,
I'm gonna ask this question, and Tina, I'm surprised you didn't ask him this. Did you? Okay.
I don't have to ask it. I know he didn't watch it, but go ahead.
Did you? Okay. Did you watch The Wire?
Oh, you know he ain't watched no Wire.
I don't even know what that is.
Bro,
Never mind.
what? Bro, I gotta talk to you.
Oh
What
my
is the-
God,
what is
they're
the
gonna
Wire?
get you again.
What is the Wire?
He's not gonna watch that.
Well, here's the thing. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. You said you like Michael B. Jordan, right?
I do like Michael B. Jordan.
Watch
He's
The
lying.
Wire. The Wire literally is one of the first things Michael B. Jordan did in his career.
You probably can only name 2 Michael B. Jordan movies.
Creed
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
also-
Fan 4 stick.
Also in Idris Elba, that was his first major role in the States. That was like that's how many of us
and
got
it has
introduced to him.
Lance Riddick in it too.
Yes,
These are all
Lance
actors
Riddick,
I like.
He's old. Did you say Riddick? You mean Vin Diesel?
No, Lance Riddick.
No, Lance
The guy-
Riddick. No, Lance Riddick.
He's from
From-
John Wick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant.
Hey,
Vin
so look at all these Marvel actors that's going to be in Children of Blood and Bone. You have Mordo on the right. You got
You have Heimdall.
Lashana
you
Lynch,
have
Heimdall.
Pioneer. You have
Is that Cynthia Erivo?
you have
Like,
She
I'm
Dreads
gonna need
Me
my
at the
glasses,
bottom.
I just realized
Yes.
that Tina's in it. I just realized Tina's in it.
It's a picture from my video that I did on it.
Okay, I'm about to say, 'cause the thing is,
Who-
when you put it in there, I'm like, wait a minute, Tina's in this movie too.
Who is,
No,
I was
too.
like,
That's Cynthia Erivo.
it's just
in the back,
3.
right?
there's
Yeah,
three of
that's
them, right?
Cynthia
Yes.
Erivo on the back,
Mhm.
and you got Regina King.
See, but like,
Oh, King's gonna be good in
I'm
that.
gonna hold my comment.
What? I'm here for the
Chad
day.
is like, Chad is like, I don't know none of.
Well, no,
Chad
I'm
is like, I
I'm
don't know
like,
none of these blacks. I don't
I'm
know
like-
none of
I'm
these
like,
blacks.
Oh yeah, I forgot Viola Davis is in this too.
I
Oh,
like
wait.
Viola Davis.
Yeah, she's in this too.
Bro, but Regina King, Viola Davis, they're good. Who are the
This
other ones?
is another specific kind of movie, isn't this?
World.
It,
What the fuck
no,
is a
no,
specific
no,
movie?
no, like
He means-
a timepiece movie, isn't it?
Well, that's why I asked if you watched Game of Thrones, because I think it's gonna have like a Game of Thrones kind of vibe to it. That's why I asked.
is it a true story or is it
No.
like okay?
No,
No, it's a fantasy.
It's
It's
like a fantasy.
No, but I
mean,
love
that-
Ryan's takes. I'm like, I'm still subscribing because I don't like being in echo chambers sometimes, and so I like opposite takes. Just to,
I don't-
like,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
he's
I
gonna
don't-
be the opposite of
I don't-
everything.
Hey, I don't like to sound ignorant. I kind of just like if I haven't, I just say it. Like you know what I mean. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything in any way, shape, or form. I just
I
don't
just
know.
want you to watch
I
more
just don't
black
know
films.
shit.
I really do. I want you to be more cultured.
I can't even watch white films. Like you can't like
That's true, but just put the white films to the side and just try to watch the black ones.
Like-
Okay.
Bro, wait. There's
some
hold on.
brown sugar, some love and basketball.
No,
some,
hold on.
some
Look,
of the classics.
Let me tell y'all, one
Let's
day
just
me
look
and
at the
Chad
classes.
got into it so bad in the DMs. This was around Oscar time, and he was like, Angela Bassett's not a good actor anyway. And I'm like, what have you seen Angela Bassett in?
And I said what
Just
Wakanda
Black
Forever.
Panther? I'm like, well, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what movie she's in. Talking about she's a bad actor.
God,
She's not a good actress in
Yes.
Black Panther. I'm sorry, she's
what the
not.
fuck, bro? Go watch What's Love After
She's not. She's not good in Wakanda
He's not
Forever.
gonna watch it because it's a biopic.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I won't watch biopics. I won't.
This is the most fun I've had in a while. I've been in Celebrity Legal, like the black hole of just drama, and it starts to wear on you, like toxicity. And this
Oh
was
yeah,
so
if you're
fun, y'all,
ever if you're ever around me and Chad, it's gonna be
this is
this.
the most fun I've had, because even with Chad's takes,
The most random movie I've ever seen like that is what's the movie where he turns into bees? Candyman. That's like
What
the
the
only thing.
fuck?
That's the only thing I've ever seen, bro.
welcome to watch this Candyman.
I watched that and I went in and I was like, I
I'm
remember
sorry.
turning because I think me and my wife
The
at that time
old
were
one or the
dating.
new one?
The new one. I turned to my wife. when we
No
were
wonder you
watching
need to
it,
watch the old
and I
one
was
with
like-
Tony Todd.
I was like,
Oh,
what am I
yes.
watching? Like,
Yeah.
I was so confused because they kept saying like, you're not allowed over here, and I was like, what? What am I watching?
You gotta watch the original one with Tony Todd.
Okay.
Dude, yeah. Go watch The Help too. That's a good one.
He's not gonna watch the
He's
Help.
definitely not gonna watch it.
I don't even look up his alley.
Okay, this is gonna sound really weird. Isn't Tony Todd? He was in
Final Destination.
Final
He just passed
Destination,
away.
yeah.
He's the original Candyman.
You know what's funny? That's
Somebody
the
says,
only-
"Look at this one."
but I've seen Bad Boys. I like Bad Boys. Okay, here you go. I like Will Smith.
Oh,
I like
His hair now, y'all. Stop.
I Am Robot, I Am Legend.
So
I can't think of anything else he's in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Fresh
I'm
Prince
gonna
of
go look.
Fresh
Let me
Prince
I'm
of
telling you, I'm
Bel-Air.
going to get Chad one day, and I'm gonna bring him to Florida, and we're gonna sit in my house, and I'm gonna make him watch all black movies, and then I'm gonna take him to the hood, and he's gonna hang around black people, and
Don't
then I'm
do
gonna
that.
take him to Mexico.
I live in
Then
LA.
we're going to Mexico so he can get in touch with his Hispanic side, and he's gonna come back a whole new man.
I live in LA.
Yes.
You don't think I see plenty of different races out here?
No, just because you see him, you don't interact with them, obviously.
wait, Coming to America? Have you seen Coming to America?
He's never seen
What is
Coming to
that?
America.
With Eddie Murphy.
I know who
Serious
that
question.
is.
Hold on.
Old school
Have
black
you seen
movie?
Friday? Yo, Chad,
No.
have you seen Friday?
No.
What the fuck, bro? You're blowing my mind. Have
I
you
don't
seen
watch.
Don't Be a
I don't. Bro, I'm telling you right now, like any movie
House
that's
Party.
not that doesn't get my eyes, I won't watch. I don't even question it. I don't even like.
Okay.
They said a catfish plate.
Did you watch Blade?
You want to know something sad? I have never watched Blade.
You never watched Blade either, dude?
Wait.
A Marvel. Oh.
I've never watched Blade. I have never watched Blade. Okay, so the reason why I've never watched Blade is different. I have a
Okay,
real
I got what it is.
I have an issue with really, and I'm not saying really old movies, just older films. If they are on like where I have to go buy a DVD or whatever, I could probably watch Blade now on the fucking line, obviously. But I never really did back in the day. The oldest movie I think I've ever watched is like I used to watch like the Aliens, the Predator movies, all those kind of movies. But I just never really went back and was like, I'm gonna watch Blade, or I'm gonna watch The Matrix, or I'm gonna watch Mission Impossible. Like, I just never did.
Blade is such a
Subtracting
good.
Mr.
Listen,
Mission.
Blade.
I want to
Blade-
watch Blade.
The reason why, if any,
He said, "I want to watch it."
No,
No, I do.
No, seriously. If any reason for you to watch Blade besides the fact that Wesley Snipes is in that movie and he kills it, Blade is the movie that saved Marvel from going bankrupt.
Oh, I know. I
If
followed
it
the
wasn't-
story. Yeah.
like if it wasn't for Blade, we wouldn't have an MCU. We wouldn't have a Spider-Man or X-Men movie back in the day. If any reason, you should watch it on that. But Blade is so good. Well, watch the first two Blades. Don't watch that third one. The third one was trash. But
And do not
the first
watch
two
the-
Blades.
Don't watch the Blade series. That is ass.
There's a Blade series.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately.
Mhm.
Sorry. Never mind.
I don't know. I just never really like. I think when Blade
know.
came out though, I was too young because I grew up.
No, you're not.
No. Because listen to me. Like when I was younger, I was in a Christian home. Like my grandmother is really Christian, so like I wasn't allowed to watch Harry
No
Potter,
R-rated.
and
No
then
R-rated
even Harry
movie?
Potter, and then like
Oh,
I like moved out and like then I started watching stuff by myself. But I never
Yeah.
really watched rated R until I was. I mean, I watched Aliens and Predator, but like that was like going over my cousin's house, you know. Like, but I never
And
really.
they didn't
just,
have the
like-
black movies on.
Yeah, they didn't have Blade. they didn't have Blade on the show.
I just love that inside joke.
Tina,
But no.
I'm almost scared to act. I'm gonna ask just the troll.
Go for
Don't
it.
even ask. Y'all know I don't think
no,
Chad's
I'm
even
asking-
watched Back to the Future. I don't think
I
he even seen
haven't.
Back
I
to the
haven't.
Future. See,
I
don't
haven't.
Well, he
even.
just said he don't watch old movies.
Yeah.
So anything before what, like
You-
10 years ago?
No, because I'll religiously
that.
I'll religiously watch Star Wars. So that's 74,
Okay.
77. So I love Star Wars, but that's because that's what I grew up on. That was
Well,
like
then
my
I won't ask
original.
my
film.
question. Then.
No, go ahead, ask. What is it?
Yeah, just let
I
it
was
go.
gonna ask him. Has he ever watched
You don't like
Meteor?
this one?
Man?
Go watch. Bro,
No.
I have no idea what that is.
He probably couldn't tell you.
That's why I
Tell me
said.
about the
That's
picture.
why I said I was gonna troll with that question.
He could probably
Well,
not
what do you
name
think?
one Wayne ever.
One Wayne,
Well,
No,
yes.
Bruce Wayne.
Well,
scary movie.
how did I know who was gonna say scary? I was gonna say I bet gonna say scary movie.
The Wayans brothers.
Oh
Pull up
Jesus.
Cootie Tang. Cootie Tang.
So let me ask you this: Are you gonna watch him? Did you see like the trailer for him, the football movie?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, it's new. Like it's a new movie with Marlon Wayans,
Wayans.
the football movie.
Yeah. Psychological football movie by Jordan Peele or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't think that sound really
Yeah,
good. Well,
now I
I've
want to
never-
go watch
don't-
Meteor Man. Who said
have I-
Meteor Man? Now
have
I
I
want to
I
watch
said
it.
Meteor
Jordan
Man.
Peele movie?
That's a good one.
I don't think I've seen
Nah,
a single
I-
Jordan Peele movie.
It's such a
Chad,
good
Oh
go-
my God.
I tried-
Chad.
I tried,
Jesus
You did watch
Christ.
Get Out?
I tried the
Bad.
one where they were in the field. Oh, I did watch Get Out. I tried
Okay.
I tried the one with Steven Yeun, and
Oh,
that
no.
was so bad. Like I couldn't. I was so bored. I was like, bro. And then I remember I woke up and he was in a school and it was like chasing him or something.
Chad, go watch Blazing Saddles.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh Lord.
You listen, that movie
is is unhinged.
you don't want to watch
Saddles?
culture, want to see what you like, go watch a clip from Blazing Saddles right now, and you're gonna
Blazing Saddle. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if it's let me see.
No,
It's
it's not.
You will probably
1974, and it's a
you-
Western.
It's
Bro,
gonna make
I'm
you.
not
It's probably
watching-
gonna make you feel uncomfortable, but you're gonna get a good laugh out
I'm
of
not
it.
watching
Wilder
it.
is so good in that. I
I'm
mean,
not watching Willy Wonka.
no,
It's not, bro.
Oh,
Listen.
he's not Willy
That's
Wonka in that
literally-
movie. He's
I
far
was like,
from it.
I was like, that's literally Willy Wonka.
Look at, bro.
I mean, it is Willy Wonka, but he's
When
not
you
Willy
heard that
Wonka
word-
in that movie.
Chad, it's not too late.
Yo.
You can start now. So I say
Someone
go
tell
watch
someone give
him
some
when it
context
comes
so he
out.
knows.
Watch what movie?
Go watch him. The movie him. That's a new movie. It's coming out in a month. Football, psychological. What do you like? Do you like comedies or horrors or? Like,
I
what's
really,
your-
psychologicals make
I
you
don't
think.
I don't give myself like a category. Like if I see a movie on the screen and it's like a trailer and I like it, I just go. Like I do prefer horror though. Like horror is my top. Like
We should go watch him then.
Good. I'm seeing the him.
like Art the Clown. Like all
So
those
pretty
movies.
much what him is about is it's about this kid and he's looking up to this veteran football player. They go out to like this camp and he just tortures them. He's like, how bad do you want to be in the NFL? And he's just taking them through craziness.
And when's that come out?
In a month, September 19th, I think.
Oh, I'm down to watch it.
It's
Then.
like Whiplash a little bit, huh? Like
Yeah,
the kid
I'm
wanted to be
going-
a
I need-
drummer, and I mean, but this one looks like
Yeah.
bloody. So it's
That's
like,
how you know I'm super
Yeah.
uncultured. I don't know any.
He's
movies.
hazing him. He's hazing him. It's like college.
Yeah, he's hazing them. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's crazy. I haven't seen anything.
So you just log on Twitter and just you straight in Marvel universe. You
I'm
forget the other
literally,
movies.
I'm
just
literally Marvel,
universe.
Star Wars, Disney.
Okay. I
Well,
respect
my
that.
kids are.
Hey, I'm all
you know,
Marvel.
I got the almost 2-year-old who all she wants to watch is fucking The Little Mermaid. So we've gone through Ariel 1, Ariel 2, Ariel TV show.
I will give him that he at least watched the Black Little Mermaid and said he liked it.
I
So-
liked that. I liked that film. I liked that film. I will say that. Better than Snow White. Snow White was ass.
Is your daughter like most kids that'll like watch the same movie like 7 times in
Oh,
the same
bro,
day?
I've
Over and
literally
over
okay.
again.
So last week, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube. She had the big C. So we were sick for a week with coughing and fever and everything.
Mhm,
I just don't know, so I don't want to get you hit
Yep.
on that.
mhm.
But we watched The Little Mermaid 1, I think 6 times. The Little Mermaid 2 like 10 times, and the Little Mermaid TV show we watched it all the way through. I didn't even know it was a Little Mermaid TV show.
I
And
didn't
then-
even know it was a Little Mermaid. The one with the
I
daughter. I barely found that out.
I just typed it out. And there's a prequel too.
There's
Yeah.
a sequel to it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
there's what if King Triton's it shows the wife die, and it's like he took away the ability of singing, and you're like, what the fuck? Most random fucking movie, but it's good. I mean, none of them are bad. I will say, I think the first Little Mermaid's probably the worst of all of them.
Nah, I think
It's definitely the weakest.
oh
I
my
gotta
god,
rewatch
that is
it.
pretty cool. Like that's gonna be good because I got
Why-
a little.
you like the
brother,
Little
he's
Mermaid
sick.
2 better?
I think all the other Little Mermaid stuff is better than the first one. I think the first one is very weak. The only thing I like about the first Little Mermaid is the prince is the same voice actor who does Spider-Man 94.
Really?
Tell me what the facts.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's
know
my
that. I
favorite.
did
That's my
not know
favorite.
that.
That's one of my favorite shows of all time as a kid.
Well, y'all, we finna hit the
Spider-
2
yes,
hour and 30
Spider-Man
mark.
94.
I thank y'all for hanging out with me. I think I
Yeah.
have to wrap this
Appreciate
up.
that.
Maybe we should do this more often. I never really live stream. This isn't my thing.
I normally get all my
down.
Marvel from you and Chillmonger, but I never knew
Follow
about
Chad.
DC
Yeah,
channel.
Chad's a good source
you
for
could-
sure.
So I'll definitely check out all your stuff and
You guys,
support you any way I can because I mean
Yeah.
it was a good time today, even with the takes. Like you'd think that the takes would
They-
deter me from subscribing.
They don't get any better. I promised you.
I
You think I'm bad on
It's
here? I'm
fresh.
wild.
It's
I'm wild
fresh.
on Twitter. So
oh my
Look,
god,
I have
go
to
on Twitter.
I'll have to follow you on X.
yeah, my Twitter takes are wild. So
Check him out.
I rage bait a lot though on there, so
You're funny, dude. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
if
like
you
my
want
ribs is hurting.
as a-
Like I had such a good time tonight. Tina, thank you so much for inviting me up and stuff. And I just saw it pop up, and I was like, "Oh, she's back from vacation," because I missed it when we were going. Like we didn't get no tea, no like nothing. So I was like, I was just excited. I was like, you know what? Like I'm just chilling right now. Let me see what's up. And that was a good idea because, like I said, it makes me feel down covering. I'm covering the Roblox story tomorrow night. And I was consuming all that. And it's pretty bad with like the predators and all that stuff. So much needed.
You're reporting on all that?
Yeah, tomorrow night I'm
she
doing
covers
a
lot of legal news. Yep.
Okay, well
That's
I'm
my
gonna
girl,
fucking tune in
CJ.
because I want to do TikToks on that because I know that has a lot of views and that's money.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
Well, look, y'all have
I'm just saying.
I'll add you on X, and I can send you over all the research I have, like the websites and stuff that I have.
Yeah.
And then if you want to tune in tomorrow night,
I will 100% will. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, and if anybody like my takes, even though I said don't recast Tchalla.
Hey, look! This is a safe space for people to have their own take
until this gets posted. then you're on your own.
It's okay.
Like how she told me I'm not gonna post Okoye being Black Panther like you wanted, and that was in the video.
Oh man.
No, I think you said something way worse than that. You said I was like, I'm not putting that in there. I can't remember.
Anyone that's replay crew. Well, I think I made some fair points on why.
Nobody's not gonna watch this. It's 3 hours long. Ain't nobody gonna sit back and watch all this.
But yeah, y'all can follow me. I do a morning show every morning on Celebrity Legal News. And then I do a night show every night, Monday through Friday, on either Crime Chatter or it's called Objection Sidebar, just any other news that's going on. So yeah.
Follow my girl CJ.
Before we get off all this, I'll be sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can follow me on YouTube, and it's.
Oh,
there's Chad.
I didn't mean to remove you. Did I remove you?
Hello?
Did you remove? I see Chad.
Oh, CJ, I didn't mean to remove you.
I was alone there. I was sad.
I'm sorry. I meant to take you down from the stage.
You said celebrity,
that's okay.
You said Celebrity Legal News?
Yeah, I do Celebrity Legal News every morning, Monday through Friday.
What's the channel's name?
X?
It's called Objection. Oh, my channel's just at C Journalist 24.
Or put it in the chat.
Yeah, let me put it on the chat.
24.
Yeah, it's called Objection. I have Objection Celebrity Crime or Celebrity Court Chatter in the mornings. Then at night I do the Crime Chatter, but I've been taking a break because after the Koberger case, it was too much.
Yeah, it can weigh on you. Sometimes you gotta step back from that stuff.
Break. And then there's another show. It's Objection Sidebar, which is basically like all the other stuff I want to talk about that's not legal.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's I just started. It's a brand new channel, but it's kind of like that's the brand. Objection. It's mostly legal stuff.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I just gave you a follow.
What's up, Kings? Kings, you got some stuff for us?
As far as what? Like, because I'm all Marvel. That's all I do is Marvel.
Yeah, but do you do any YouTube or anything where we can find you, or are you just on Twitter?
No, I'm everywhere. Links in my bio. No OnlyFans. Don't get excited now. But yeah, YouTube, X, all that good stuff.
Yeah, put it in the chat so we can find you.
Oh, for sure. Let me see. I got to go back to YouTube. Hold on.
Kings Pike. Boom! I just found you. Just subscribed.
Oh, appreciate you.
Yeah, me and we did a couple night shows.
Yep.
DJ Journal. Bet. Yeah, I'll be sure to subscribe to all you guys and show support. If I see your content, I always share everything.
I can only see now.
Got it.
Oh, I see what you did. You made it where when they when they talk, it switches. I see what you did.
Yeah. I think I don't know if Taurean has went to sleep, but Taurean, he covers Marvel content. Taurean also covers a lot of social issues. So CJ, you and Taurean probably have like cross commentaries on things. Taurean covers a lot of legal cases too. He has like 20,000 million followers on YouTube.
Oh, that's dope.
Really?
That's crazy.
He has not that many, but he has a lot, like way more than us little people.
Oh, us peasants.
Taurean, yeah. Us
Well, is he on X too or just on YouTube?
Yeah, he's on X.
He's on X and everything. Hold on, I gotta go.
Geeky, are you geeky on X too? Because
I just followed.
The
I just followed.
Geekycast.
Yeah, I just followed.
It's because I was under Beau Demayo's search. I was like, I kept putting in. I put search and I was under Beau Demayo, so it was searching his. My bad.
No, you're good. I got you.
What's okay?
Oh, so you're Chad Ryan. I kept calling you Ryan because it said Ryan right
Oh,
there.
I always just put it because literally everybody calls me Ryan for some reason. So I was like, whatever.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ryan's your first name?
It's my middle, but everybody literally lately on
CJ.
fucking everything calls me Ryan. So I'm like, whatever.
CJ.
Taurean's
Journal.
page.
Let me see. Taurean Rain.
Yeah, could you share that? Because
it's right there. It's in the.
Taurean. That's his
it's in the
Twitter. That's his YouTube. He covers a lot of like.
He sold me. He's got a photo of Sydney Sweeney. I'm sold.
He covers a lot of
my-
social issues and legal cases and stuff on his page.
Okay.
And he covers Marvel too sometimes. He's obviously tapped out on us, but Taurean's cool people. Everybody's cool peoples.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
All right, guys. Chad, well, thanks for jumping on with me. I think you brought some people with you. And CJ, thanks for stopping. King, thanks for stopping in. Lawrence, Lawrence, thanks for always supporting. I love you, Lawrence.
I'll repost your YouTube in the morning because that's usually when I get like the most eyeballs, and I'll be like, "Oh, I did something new" or whatever, and so maybe some people come over and watch.
Yeah,
and I'll add some timestamps so people can kind of jump around. I know we talked like about a lot of different topics, but
you know what? Auto does that now.
Yeah,
but I like to do my own.
Because
I'm gonna hit you up on X because I want to learn how to do that. Because everybody keeps messaging me like, and I only do 1 hour shows, okay? And they're like, they're too long. You need timestamps.
You gotta.
Yeah, just hit me up.
Okay.
It's in the YouTube studio.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I started doing that with my stuff automatically once it uploads. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it works. It's nice.
Sometimes it does it right. Sometimes and some people have real long streams. Like I do appreciate that about John Roca. He does at least do timestamps so I can jump around when him and Snyder's talking. So if you have a 3-hour stream, you got to have timestamps. Now
I would watch his streams if Snyder wasn't on there. Snyder pisses me. He's so annoying. He's like Rob Liefeld. He's just as bad. Except Rob Liefeld has hair. No, he's really.
That's why I said this is everybody. Everybody's like that. I'm pretty sure some people don't like me. People probably think I'm egotistical. I'm sure people don't like you, Chad. People don't like people.
Let's be so real right now. I'm like, I've almost got canceled twice for stupid shit that wasn't even my fault. Let's be so real right now.
I'm about to get canceled for saying I didn't want to recast it.
I almost got canceled for saying I wanted.
My ex, I'm gonna get a bunch of people.
Well, I almost got canceled for saying I wanted a white character to play a white character.
Dude,
yeah, Chad. They was on Chad's head. Yes, yes. Lawrence, I watched Christian too. Yeah, Chad went through a period where he wanted his century to be
not
white man, blonde eyes, blue eyes, blonde hair.
Guten Tag, bro. Chad, you wanted a Nazi? That's what you wanted? I'm sorry. But,
that was a Guten Tag.
Heaven forbid I want a character to look like my character that I like. Really
No, I was feeling. Yo, Chad, you remember this like 2 or 3 years ago when they were talking about recasting T'Challa? I posted something about Black Panther, right? And I had everybody calling me racist, dog. I had 1.5 thousand people calling me racist because I was like, they're just going to recast him. Like, what's going on? Everyone's like, you're such a lie, dude. Like, it was
welcome
insane.
to my
What did you say? Like, what did you say that had people upset?
Because people don't read, and I shared a link with an article that said that Marvel Studios was planning to recast T'Challa, and everybody lost their mind.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you hater, bro, this and this and this. And I was like, dude,
it is a sensitive topic.
No, but I posted the link. How is it sensitive? I posted the link. You're gonna get mad at me for this, like the British are coming, bro. Okay, let's shoot the guy.
The British are coming.
Yeah, people are wild online.
Yeah,
I still haven't gotten I just started in January with the Blake stuff, and then everyone's like, you should get on YouTube and hyping me up. So I'm like very brand new, and I haven't really gotten much hate. The only thing was I finally got my very first hate comment. I was like, I'm frame it. It was like, you must be the most boring vlogger ever. And so I was like, wow, it's like the hate that other people get, like they go all kinds of stuff. I was like, I'll take it.
Wait till you really get there. Like
Oh man.
if you type in my name on Google and you just type in the Geekycast, the first thing that should pop up, let me see. Let me make sure it's still there.
Dude, I love Google.
Okay, so if you type in the Geekycast and then you type in the word racist. Listen, the first thing, so do you remember when Dr. Doom they wanted to cast Dr. Doom?
Yep.
Mhm.
Someone was talking shit, and all I said was name 5 Romani actors.
Chad, you be having some wild tweets that make people think you're racist,
look
bro. You be saying some crazy stuff.
It has 8 million views. It has 500 comments of just people calling me an asshole.
Arguing about what he said. That's how crazy.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? So I get paid on Twitter.
Yep.
I made 50.
Oh, you like Dexter? I see you got like the little Dexter thing on there.
I love Dexter.
Last night's episode. So you got a lot of comments.
I made $50 off of 15 million comments or 15 million views. What the fuck?
Wow.
Heaven forbid I almost got canceled for $15 fucking dollars.
Every time they get on his ass for saying something racist, I'll be like, that's what your ass get. Just stop saying crazy stuff.
Hey, I'm not as wild as Zero, so hey, that works,
You're
right?
on another level, bro. Zero be like, yo.
I think Zero has calmed down a little bit. We did go through a little phase.
What he does now is he texts me before he sends something out. He's like, should I send this?
Bro,
like, that's okay.
You know how people have Instas?
Yeah.
I always say like we should have that for X because I'd be like thinking some stuff and I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna post it.
I post it.
I just say it. I don't give a fuck. Like the other day I put one and it was like I'll be wild. So I make sure that people don't like switch on me. Like the other day somebody was talking shit and I just put a picture of 2 guys kissing. And I was like, just to throw people off, but it gets me thousands of views. Like,
no, I wanted to put a Jenna Ortega because she got that. I don't know if she did or not. Allegedly, the buccal fat removal. And then I was like, nah, people are gonna come at me. They're gonna be like, you body shaming. And I was talking to my girlfriend. And I was like, I need like an X that's like a Finsta because I just fake like that. Like what the heck did Jenna Ortega do to her face? Like I love the chubby cheek. I love the chubby cheek look. I don't know why people don't like that chubby cheek look. Selena Gomez, I think, did it too because she lost her little chubby cheeks.
No, it's
Ozempic. I don't know.
Ozempic.
She's ugly though.
Who? Selena Gomez?
Jenna?
No, Jenna Ortega is so ugly.
She's not ugly.
Oh my god.
She is so. I don't care what anybody says. She is way too young looking, and she is ugly with that no eyebrow looking ass thing now going on.
Oh my god,
she looks like handsome Squidward.
Bro,
look at her.
Chad just says whatever.
It's the truth though. Like she's not a good looking girl.
Give her 10 years.
Well, in that picture, I will give you that. Like, I don't know what happened with her face, and I know it was like to promote Wednesday, and so it's supposed to be like cryptic or whatever. But I loved her, like with her young looking and everything. I don't know, but if you start talking about celebrities, it's so funny. Then in the comments, you'll see all these people attacking that person.
Yep.
At the same time, saying you shouldn't like talk about celebrities, but then they're like, going in on their looks and all this stuff. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that as I get bigger. But I mean, for right now, I try to lay low. If I think something that's intrusive. I'm like, don't post it. You still need
I on the trolls. So
yeah.
you guys are in 2 different lanes. She's trying to do legal journal work. So she wants to
Oh, speaking of legal, real quick. I was gonna ask this because I know one of you will know. If I post a photo, right? How many years can I get DMCA'd? Does that make sense? Or is that not a thing?
Like, are you saying how far back they can go?
Yeah.
That's up to them.
Bro, I got DMCA'd the other day for the Captain America funeral scene.
That's up to them how far back they want to go.
Who the fuck strikes you for that? That was 5 years ago.
Bro,
a lot of stuff is AI now. So what they're doing is they're creating, like these companies are creating folders of images and it just scans the internet. So it's not like a person's just sitting there looking, just AI.
Can I go back and delete all my old tweets because I want to get rid of the photos then, because like I have like, you know, in Brave New World when they were at the funeral, that's what I got struck for. I'm like, so I'm literally been looking for days just going back on any like the old concept art I was putting out. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to lose my account over something stupid like that.
Was it on X?
Yeah, I literally got the strike last night and I couldn't even open my ex was suspended, and it's like you have to say yes to this to unlock it. I had to sign for the X thing when it was from their team. I'm like, bro, you fucking stupid.
Bro, that's what I went through, dog, and it sucks because it was just a picture and a video that everybody else was posting.
See, I don't share anything new. This was old because I will not share anything new, like at all.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it.
I didn't even want to talk about the Taylor Swift leaks on my show the other day because I was like, you know, Tree don't play. So I was like, I'm not talking about none of the lyric leaks. I was like, allegedly, I have a little bar at the bottom. You don't have a little bar.
You're cool. You're cool talking verbally. It's like when you're posting pictures or legitimate audio, that's where they can that's why people can get away with like talking about leaks. They can't get you for talking about leaks. It's when you're actually posting pictures, videos, scripts, stuff like that.
That's why I always never show anything. I just say I heard.
Yeah, that's how I got around it. I was like, the chatter on the internet.
Yep. Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right, y'all. Good night.
All right. Y'all. Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, Chad. Chad, thanks for hanging in here with me, buddy.
No problem. I'll see you later.
All right.
See you. Good night. Thanks for having me.
In stream.